I'm not going to say. She came home at 10:30, shit-faced.
Oh, so this is residual shit-facedness? She's not even hungover yet?
This is me bitter that she's not hungover, because if I had done that, I'd be dead.
Well, she takes better care of herself.
Have you seen that? How can you say such a thing? Looking at this. You look at that.
The bag of bones
and
there?
you look at Bag of Bones. You look at the thing that did the titty dance, and you look at Bag of Bones. How can you say this to me?
I feel like you're
on
going to never seen the
Bag of Bones do titty
day,
dance.
Kenny. This is John McClane Freedom Day. How dare you?
I feel like you're going to stand up and you're going to have the most stained tighty whities on.
Saturday. It's Friday.
It's goddamn Friday, and I got to work tomorrow.
I gotta see what time the sun goes
I
away
don't give
so
a
I
shit
can
to
see
your
the
days. I
aurora.
only give shit to my
After
day.
8.
They don't want you to shit on their days.
What's shitting on my day? How's the future? Sounds bad. So
It's got giant monsters stomping around.
stopping around everywhere. Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrorble Opinions podcast. As always, I'm your horrible host, Kenny, saying it takes a really long time before you learn all the cool podcaster shit.
See, that was one possible intro I could have gone. I did think about saying that, but what I'm going to say instead is good evening. I am Detective Daniel. Me and my partner here have been called in to investigate a string of vampire on vampire violence in the area.
It's not fair for vampires to do ballet because they can be spiders. Right.
I hate bendy people. They make me
We
uncomfortable.
know this.
Vampire bendy people, I think I'd hate worse.
What's the movie?
A movie is like pictures that, like,
And like,
you should know this by
you've
now.
captured light into a source, and then we look back
Right,
at
but
it. It's just
how?
Magic.
It's magic.
Explain it to me.
When
It's
you
all
get
fucking
down
magic.
to it, it's just magic.
It's fucking magic. We're watching Abigail, dog, and we needed this.
I needed this.
I needed
this bad. We've had a couple things. Who knows what order we do things, but our last two things we watched, little, heavy, kind of dense. They're cool. They were
a lot
good.
of baby smashing.
A lot of baby smashing. Like, I really liked one of them. I was interested in the other one. I'll never watch it again. But this is pure bliss the entire time. Amazing cast, great premise, good movie. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, God. You know what? We're going to do something different. Daniel, give us a synopsis.
I thought he was going to be like, I love this movie so much. Let me talk about it. Daniel?
We're going to do something different. Today, we're going to talk about a movie. Synopsis. Group of criminals kidnap a wealthy person's daughter and have to hold her at a secluded location for 24 hours. And it turns out that she is a Dracula and that this is a trap.
Even worse than a Dracula, she's also a ballerina.
I think that pluses it.
That's a big plus.
She made ballet interesting.
I fucking hate ballet.
I think Black Swan made ballet interesting.
That's not me saying that. That was a character said that. I like ballet. It's nice.
They have fucked up feet.
They do. They
Ben would rate 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10 feet. They take some punishment, for their craft. As all the best things do, If you're not, like, fucking up your body to entertain the masses, what are you even doing?
Wise words. Wise words.
Yeah, thank you. So, Abigail, I was sold on. People kept saying vampire ballerina. I'm like, fuck it, I'm in. We got Melissa Barrera. We got Dan Stevens, who Daniel hates.
That's not true. He's great in The Apostate. Huh?
You're still never going to have that right.
His chest hair in this, do you think it was real?
I think he waxes his body. I don't think it was real.
I don't think it was real either.
Yeah, he
throwing it
waxes
out there.
his body. We got pod favorite Kathryn Newton, or as we'll just call her Lisa Frankenstein. from here on
2024.
out.
She has 3 winners already in 2024. Lisa Frankenstein, Abigail, and then another movie called Winner.
Wait, called what?
Winner?
Did you watch it?
No, I only made this joke because the third movie is literally called Winner.
Oh my god. This fucking guy. We've got Kevin Durand.
Now, the older he gets, the more he looks like a younger Arnold Schwarzenegger. How does that work?
It's a younger Arnold Schwarzenegger mixed with Elon Musk. It's weird.
I can see both of those things, yeah. And he's still fantastic.
Yeah.
William Catlett, Angus Cloud, rest in peace. People like him from Euphoria. Giancarlo Esposito?
That's the guy from Breaking Bad.
Yeah!
Probably other things.
Matthew Good, quickly as father. And then we got Alicia Weir, killing it as Abigail. I thought she did great. She was Matilda in that Matilda musical thing that came out like a couple years back.
Now, what if there was like a musical that was like based on the life of like one of our founding fathers? You think that would be good?
Pass.
Talking about the Shrek one?
The Shrek one. They have the Shrek musical.
I've seen it and it's great. But what if we gave him a little color?
Like more than green?
Yeah. Our founding father Shrek and all them other fathers.
What if he rapped
What if he rapped?
in a
What if it
Scottish
was-
accent?
Now, okay, I'm in.
See, my wife beater's wife. No, my wife beater's wife.
Your wife Peter's
Now
wife.
that's show.
And my wife Peter's wife.
My wife, Peters.
My wife.
Never mind. The brain.
What?
The brain.
Whatever. Small cast, but everyone's a banger. Probably there are a couple that I just threw out there because there's only 2 left, and I didn't want them to feel left out. But still, because they're gonna listen to this, obviously.
I believe they've all. Yeah, they're people. They've all done things.
That's true. They are all people who have done things. They've been in movies. Like this one, for example.
This is one, for example. I mean, we know the directors from things.
Yeah, they did the Screams.
Screams, Ready or Not. They
Ready
had,
or Not, yeah. This is kind of just Ready or Not again.
It kind of is. They were in VHS, which we covered on this here show.
Now, which segment was theirs? It's the date one, but which one is that one?
98.
Which one is that
Radio
one?
Silence. We open with a ballerina doing some ballet shit in an empty-ass theater. Wasted. But she's walking in there, right? This ballerina fucking stomping. I thought ballerinas were supposed to be quiet like ninjas and shit, but I'm like, these are some heavy fucking footsteps. Just saying. Right off the bat, I'm out of it. I don't believe it. Until you take into account that maybe she's a vampire.
I'll
and
point
everyone knows they
something
have
out at
really
the very
dense
end.
bones.
At the very end of the movie, that takes me out of it. But we gotta
credits?
get there. Yeah, when it ended, and my TV just like stopped, and it's like, "Do you want to watch something else after this?" And I was like, "What?
I can't. I got other stuff to do. Why are you asking me
Dude, why are you
this?
trying to tempt me, Amazon?"
Come on, Amazon. What are you doing? We got a little ballerina there. We cut to an alleyway. We got Elder Gotharina. I was thinking maybe it was an adult like ballerina that went goth. I was like, that'd be cool. But no, it's not. It's just
No, her leather outfit tells you she's a bad guy.
Oh,
what
I
leather
thought,
can be good.
I thought she. Just looking at her and the way it was transitioned from ballerina to her, I couldn't tell that she was outside. So I thought she was like watching the performance and she was the bodyguard.
It could have been that also, but it wasn't.
It was not.
I kind of thought it was like a transition into an older person.
I used to do ballet.
And now I'm the elder goth.
Now,
Who's still got
yes.
those moves. I say elder. She's probably younger than all of us. Definitely younger
me.
than Ryan.
Well, I think she can. Doesn't she play a teen in the Scream movies?
She's the older sister. So I think she's like in college at minimum.
Yeah, Ryan
So
can't play a college student.
Why not?
He can go back to college right now. There's no
They got
loss of
strings. I can pluck them
What is that? Oh, I understand. You.
if I cut them
Oh.
open.
Yeah, like in Hannibal.
July 4th,
Yeah.
1990. That's when she was born. So she is younger than me.
July 4th, 1990. Oh, she's me.
Yeah.
Oh.
She looks a lot better than you. Let's
Well,
get that out of the
okay,
way
well,
right now.
Moisturizer.
I don't have all these people to make my hair look good.
This is
And
true.
I'm
Like,
not
in general.
attractive.
Like, there you go. I mean, she's literally covered in blood, and I'm like, no, that's still that looks closer to Daniel, but that's still I don't know.
look
She's-
more like Kathryn Newton when she was in the shit water.
I think you could have just said, I look more like the shit water.
Oh no! I think you just found your Halloween costume, Daniel. Kathryn Newton and Shitwater.
Okay.
Get you some sick tattoos, though, bro.
She has a dragon tattoo. Did you guys think that was important?
No.
Well, she seemed to make it think it was. I think it was just that she was into computer stuff, so she wanted to be the girl with the dragon tattoo. Because didn't she have like a cyber?
You know what? That's
sleuth
probably
kind
what
of
it is,
element?
but because of all the dragon imagery and obviously dragon being the Dracula thing,
Oh, thank you, Professor.
yeah, it was like a red herring.
I figured she was just tat up.
Because it looked dope.
Yeah, man.
And we had the same like knuckle tattoos. Fuck mom.
Ooh.
Because you only have 3 knuckles on the other hand.
That's what hers was.
I know, but that's why you got it.
Yeah, it's a disability. Thanks
Yeah,
for bringing
sorry.
it up.
Well, I want people to be aware.
Yeah, it is International Only 3 Knuckle Awareness Month.
Oh. Here's your sign.
It's a lesser known one.
Nobody talks about it.
There's dozens of us.
Now I'm checking my
Pulls out a
knuckles.
little-
How many do I have?
Probably as many fingers as
I
you
don't
got
want to
there,
say
Chief.
you should have 4, but what I will say is most people have 4, right?
Yeah, that's the polite way of saying
What do you
it.
Yeah,
call
yeah.
the one on your thumb? Is that a knuckle?
That's a thumbkle.
I got the 4 knuckles right there, but you also got that one on your thumb. It's just not like
It just barely does anything.
right, and it's very mobile.
It's doing things.
I just need it to do more. What flavor do you think those lollipops are?
Plain.
Vanilla.
Vanilla with drugs?
Don't think they have drugs.
Nah, there's no drugs.
But they imply there's drugs in them.
No, they don't.
They say she's a junkie, and that's her junkie candy.
Right, but that's her, like, she has to have, like, a fixation. It's kind of like how when you stop smoking, you need, like, an oral thing so you, like, chew on a pin.
Yeah, I thought you might say that, but she's stronger than that.
No.
Right, she is stronger than that. That's why they're
Stronger
not
than
drugs.
chewing on a pin?
No, she'd rather have drugs. She's not a quitter. At what point in time do you see her
you're
quit
right,
in
you're
this
right.
movie?
She doesn't quit. You're right.
She doesn't quit. Ugh. Gun time. We got a gun. First, wait, hold on. Does she lick that lollipop and put it back in the wrapper?
Yeah.
Who does that? Psychopath.
Someone who's saving it.
Ugh. Well,
Saving
it does
it.
come in handy later.
Blah, blah, blah.
We,
That's right. That's how you
No.
lick things, Ryan.
No.
You go lay.
We jump to a car. We get fucking Kevin Durant's Peter and Dan Stevens Frank chilling, and they got a great odd couple relationship going on. I thought that was going to be a great dynamic throughout the whole movie, but then we didn't really play it too terribly much after the car scene. But I thought that was pretty fucking funny.
I feel like he was fucking with his glasses too much. I didn't like it.
The glasses were weird, but they pick up Joey, the lady we're talking about in the alley. And he's like, "Oh, how's the temperature back there? Too hot? Too cold?" Like, he's so polite. He's so nice. Dan's like, "His temperature's fine." I'm like, "Yes, this is great. Let's keep doing this." And then we cut to another car.
So this is a horror comedy, right?
Oh, for sure. We got Lisa Swallows and not Mac Miller in a car together.
Swallows.
Sorry, Lisa Frankenstein. Well, her real name in the movie was Lisa Swallows. That's her
Right.
actual character
Detective
name.
Pikachu
Yes.
and this other guy.
Detective Freaky's over here with Euphoria.
His whole vibe is, I like it in the movie. I would not like to be around it.
No. This vibe stays
Yes.
outside.
This
It's pretty
vibe
funny.
stays out. Bad vibes
This
stay
bad
outside.
vibe stays outside.
He is shooting his shot, okay? And it's fine the first time. Maybe don't do it on a mission like this.
Don't do it on a mission.
But how many opportunities he's going to get to be with
You've got
frickin'
time after
Lisa
the mission when
Frankenstein?
you're all millionaires.
Oh, like, hey, I got $50 million.
Hey, I'm
You want to
rich.
hang out? You want to hang out? Like, but
It
I
would've
also
been
have
$7 million.
$50 million. Oh, yeah. I have $7 million. Well, I also have $7 million. So your $7 million doesn't impress me. Well, I also had $20 before this happened. So I've got $7,020,020.
That don't impress me
Does
much.
that help?
Oh. Sure, you got the millions, but have you got the touch?
I don't.
I thought you were
We
going
get
to
up
go
to a
darker
house.
and ask, do you got the fentanyl?
Because that's what he looks like. Yeah.
No, that's
Or
what he
is that the
OD'd
drug?
on.
Is that what
Oh.
I thought it was a mix of
Ryan.
drugs.
I had to look it up because I'm like, who is
Ryan.
Angus Cloud? And I'm like, I just read his name in the credits. What? You're like 25. How did you die?
I assumed he was like
Oh,
some
drug
SoundCloud
overdose.
mumble rapper because he's got that vibe.
And his name was Angus Cloud.
And his name was Angus Cloud.
Yeah.
But no, just I guess a troubled young actor.
Yeah, people really liked him in Euphoria. I haven't watched that show yet. Maybe one day. I thought he was great. This though, they roll
My
up to an
favorite
empty
Pooh Bear.
house. Favorite Pooh Bear.
Is that his mask?
Oh, was it a Pooh mask?
I couldn't remember.
It was a bear mask.
It was like a bear mask, so he's my favorite Pooh.
Yeah. Well,
Of all my
we got
Poohs,
him.
he's my favorite.
all my Poohs. My favorite Pooh. we got him, our wheelman, in there, Dean, with Sammy, the Kathryn Newton, who's our tech person, and yeah, he's just trying to, like, hey, you got a boyfriend? Like, hey, and it's all bad. He turns on the radio, he starts jamming, she turns it off. Come on. They pull up to a house, like, whose house is this? I'm like, Ron's house.
What?
Whose house?
Usually his house.
No, it's Run's house.
Well, no, the house is that's where they're getting Abigail. It's Abigail's house.
Oh, Abigail has a house. Because of all the previews and stuff like this, I already, knew we were dealing with a vampire ballerina.
Yeah, I knew
so
that too.
Yeah, so that part was kind of spoiled. It would have been a nice surprise if that hadn't been spoiled.
But then how are they going to get you to come watch this?
Yeah, I don't know how you market the movie without that.
Otherwise, it's, hi, this is a movie about a bunch of criminals kidnap a little girl. Come watch.
You just have to allude to something else happening, but don't just straight up say, look, I'll watch a kidnapping gone supernatural movie. I already did that once. It was The Cottage.
Yes.
That's a banger.
Is that supernatural?
No.
I feel like the killer in that, is Mikey Myers supernatural?
No.
Well, the druids really like their sex.
Evil died tonight so that we wouldn't have druids, and I'm grateful.
Nobody wants a druid. I'm just saying, that would have been a good later reveal if they could have held that part back. Because the whole time I'm thinking, all right, there is no father. When we bring up a crime boss later, I'm like, she's the crime boss.
She's father.
Well, when they brought up the assassin, I was like, oh, she's the assassin.
She's at least the assassin. She's one of these things. Yeah, I kind of went down a list of what she was. Now, we're busted into this house.
Did Ryan do none of these things?
I did none of these things because I'm like, it's just a little ballerina girl, and she's handcuffed.
You didn't know
she's handcuffed.
You didn't know she was a vampire?
I knew she was a vampire, but I'm like, she's handcuffed upstairs. There's someone else in the house. Oh, there's like an assassin in here too, with a little vampire girl.
A fucking shinobi striking from the shadows.
How else could she get out?
There's no way.
There's no way there'd be like
and back into them.
Secret passages or getting out of handcuff. There's no way little vampire could do that.
Passages.
Oh, you do?
I like when they put their masks on to go in there. Like, okay, some of them look like pros. Like Joey, she puts on her little face mask, like looks like a real pro.
Right, but you would want to cover your hair too.
I think you need to cover your hair and probably do something with your eyes.
Cover your hair.
Yeah. Eyes are very
cover all the air around you.
That's right. That's right.
Because they can sample the air that you've been breathing. Now, actually, there's a lot done with eye recognition now that if you don't cover them, they'll get you that way as well.
That's why I've always got this fake stink eye with my right eye going on.
That's pink eye. You got,
stink eye. That's what
you got pink eye and your stink eye.
In reality, it's the left eye that has the stink in it, but I pretend like it's the right.
But no, you got to be like that one guy in Luther who put on fake face tattoos for the heist and then pulled them off after that.
Do all that. Or you just be like Peter here, put on the full ski mask, look like a real pro.
Yeah.
How do I look? He's got that big fucking grin on his face. He's so good. I love him. Now, I personally, if I'm doing this and we're doing this together, don't be surprised when you see I'm wearing a Spider-Man mask.
Oh, they're going to think Spider-Man did it.
They're going to think Spider-Man did it. They can't see.
We're going to take pictures of you doing it, and we're going to send it to the fucking
same body
guy.
type and everything.
The frog guy, right?
Yeah, they send it to the frog guy. Turning the frogs gay. Spider-Man mask. That's what really throw him off. Now, we cut in there.
It would only be better if we were all wearing Spider-Man masks. Then it's like,
you get your own.
Okay, we can't all be Spider-Man. Something's about this is weird.
Okay, fine.
Then they shoot all of us.
Unless there's a multi-dimensional thing going on, then we all could be Spider-Man.
No, it's fine, Daniel. It's like, so he wears the mask.
Maguire.
I pull my shirt up, do a mid-riff. I paint a Spider-Man on my stomach. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I don't have anything after that.
I just thought you were going to go
anything after that.
If I jiggle right, I can make Spider-Man laugh.
Laugh, Spider-Man, laugh. I thought you were going to go in your current outfit where you're clearly dressed like one of the McPoyles. You got any milk? Got any room temperature milk there, buddy?
Classy men.
Oh, God. We cut to the girl. She's in her room. She's on her bed. What's the problem with this?
Her shoes are on.
There you go. Her fucking shoes are on the bed.
I've figured out how you think.
She deserved everything bad thing that was coming to her. Shoes on the bed? Are you kidding me?
Wait, were there like tennis shoes or her ballet shoes?
They're ballet shoes.
Either one. It's bad. She walked outside in her ballet shoes. You shouldn't do that. That's almost as bad as going outside in your bowling shoes.
Fair.
Don't do it.
You're right. She deserves this.
Don't do it. Yeah. She had everything coming to her. Well, she's on the phone with someone. She hears a noise because they're inside the house.
They're in the room.
They're in the room. Everyone's like doing a peek. They're trying to pretend like they're the little dudes from
They're standing in
Labyrinth.
a corner with a lampshade over their head.
Yeah, they're waiting for her to say the words to take away her baby brother to the labyrinth with the Goblin King.
Right
Plot
now.
two.
Say it. That's not the words. She's like, okay, maybe it was nothing. She knew. She already knew because we find out later. Of course, she knew. It was all a big thing.
Because she's a Dracula.
She's a Dracula. He comes right over there, gives her a big old injection. Oh wait, no. Yeah.
No,
he comes over there. He gets stabbed.
He doesn't put his mouth over her. He puts his hand over her mouth.
I know.
Although she's 200. She's a 200-year-old dragon. Okay, it's okay.
No,
it's not okay.
No. She's a 200-year-old dragon in the body. It's fine.
No, that's not okay.
Legally, in the eyes of the law, this is a 200-year-old dragon. I have done nothing wrong. I am the author of Rurouni Kenshin.
Straight to the gulag.
The author of Rurouni Kenshin was arrested for child pornography, Ryan. So there you go.
Did that surprise anyone?
I think so.
Daddy's home. That's not part of the plan. We got to get out of here. I like that they got a. This is smart on the movie part. They got a bag to shove the girl in.
Okay.
I liked that he said that Dan Stevens says, no, we'll be out of there in 9 seconds. And then I counted, and they were out of there in 9 seconds.
Was
Ooh.
it?
Yep.
Nice.
You know Daniel's gonna count.
Gonna count. Well, the bag's a smart play because now they don't actually have to carry this fucking kid in all these scenes. They're gonna be filled with fucking styrofoam.
No, she was in the bag. She's a method actor.
Oh. Fucking chuck her in the van.
Yeah, like her head's been knocked on like 4 trees along the way.
It's fine because she's a Dracula.
Oh, that's true. I forgot she turned into a Dracula. That's so method. It'd be hard to un-Dracula for her next role, but whatever. It's okay. They're all in the clear, and then all the alarms trigger, and then they go running. And let's see. Grumpy Dan gets grabbed by... I call him Grumpy Dan most of this movie. It's Frank. Gets grabbed by Joey, I think, because he wants to like hit the girl or something.
Yeah.
Oh, he reaches back to punch her because she stabbed his hand.
Yeah. And so now he's like, if you ever grab me again, I may have to respond.
He does.
He does try to respond.
Say, let me punch it. That is
well, no, it's the vampire on vampire violence at the end.
You hate to actually,
Horrible.
you don't hate to see it. That's
I love to see it.
This
as it
movie
turns out.
has it's got twists. It's got complicated relationships. Like you think it's happening one thing, and it's like, nah. Here's this. By the way, it sucks. So join my team.
It's got kind of a feast moment.
A feast moment, you say?
Oh.
What is the feast moment?
We're gonna get through this. You go check that way. I'll go check this way.
And then he just instantly dies.
Instantly dies.
I didn't think that guy was gonna be our hero, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. But
not like in Feast.
No, that guy came in like a badass. Whatever. No names. Okay. Our driver's in there. Is like, we about to get real accelerated in this bitch. He talks all cool and stuff. We pull up to this house. There's a sick, like, stag fountain statue thing. I don't know. We get in the house, and it's that dude from the shows where he's the bad guy. But more importantly, everyone knows him as the bad guy in that Far Cry game.
I don't think people were playing Far Cry at that point anymore.
No?
To be honest.
Look, he's there. We're going to call me Lambert. We're not doing no names, okay? No backstories. Keep the grab ass to a minimum. He didn't say no grab ass.
Oh, no, because as we find out, he gets to watch.
Yeah, well, he likes to see a little bit.
Yeah.
We like to watch. The 24-hour job. We got to hold this girl in here for 24 hours. She only sees Joey. She only hears Joey.
Not supposed to see Joey, actually.
Yeah, but one voice. Everyone hand over your phones.
And Joey's supposed to go in there and say, "Hi, it's me, Joey."
Yeah, she is.
"Are you okay? Do you need water? Do you need to go pee-pee or poo-poo?"
Well, go in the bed.
Go into bed.
You still didn't take your shoes off, so clearly you don't care if there's filth on this fucking... This isn't even your bed. You're still doing it. How inconsiderate. I mean... Shit. Goddamn. We give all our characters...
crackers?
Some grapes!
I got some snacks.
Yeah, she wants blood, dog. She's a Dracula.
Oh, you went... Oh!
So we've got our gang of miscreants in here. We got the girl locked in, handcuffed behind her back in a bedroom. Got to stay in here 24 hours, then we get the money. We don't know who the dad is. We don't know who the girl is. We're not supposed to care. So now it's got a fully stocked kitchen, which is very polite, I think. Fully stocked bar. I'm like, okay. Let's just have fun, Also, I think it's funny that they got Rat Pack names. And I'm like, Peter, he's a rat hunter by trade. And he also hunts vampires in that same thing. So he should be like, do well in this movie.
You would think he would do better.
Yeah, you would think. But whatever. Whose kid do you think this is? Tom Hanks?
I thought it was Obama's kid.
America's dad. Could be Obama's kid. I don't know.
You know what? Who they think they got? Chelsea Clinton?
Chelsea Clinton? $50 million. Yeah, Chelsea Clinton. We get a great bonding scene in the billiards room with the bar, and Dean is sitting there trying to talk to Joey, sees her candy and whatnot, and he says something about her, tries to describe her or something like that, and he's like, I'm really good with people, I know people. Then he tries to describe a couple people in there, and he's wrong on all counts.
He goes around the room, and he's wrong about pretty much everybody.
That's great. I like his confidence. He's confidently incorrect.
Yeah.
Like this whole movie, and it's great. He reads things so wrong when he just randomly shows up in someone else's room. Like, I thought we were vibing. You clearly saw her talking to the other guy and vibing with the other guy. as like a fatherly figure, I assume.
And they were broing out, yeah.
Yeah, but like you're just gonna wait for someone in their room in a monkey mask in their bed? That's never the play. There's not a situation.
I feel like you're talking to me, and I don't know why.
I'm just looking at the camera, dog. I could be looking at either one of you.
I feel attacked. I've only waited in your room with a mask a couple times, and I thought it was funny. Yes, I wasn't wearing pants, but I'm often not wearing pants.
Masks get really hot, and you gotta let the heat out somewhere. So you take the pants
it's not
off.
just that. I had also downloaded a virus,
I
and
got scared a little bit.
Okay.
I got scared.
and my pants fell down.
You know what it's like. It's fine. So now they're all egging on Joey. Be like, nah, man. You tell us who we are. She's over there like, yeah, I could read you like easily. So I think Frank pulls out like a hundo, and he's like, it's $100 if you tell me one thing about
if these fucking
myself.
Richie Riches are fucking carrying around $100 bills, why do they need to
Right?
do this?
Except for the one person who's from money has a 20.
Well, she knows you don't carry cash on you.
Well, that's how you stay rich, you don't spend it, right?
Yeah.
Right. So she goes around the room. Frank, he used to be a cop, Then Peter's like, do me. Like, you're big dumb muscle from Quebec.
Oh.
You were bullied, then you did bully, and maybe daddy hit you. Like, he gets kind of sad, but he's still like respect about it. $20 from Sammy. Like, yeah, no, you come from money. You're doing this because you think it's fun, and you do computer crimes, so you feel like it's not as bad as real crimes. And then Rickles, or as Peter calls him, Wrinkles. Great, can't say the name right. He's like, no, I'm good. And then she's like, all right, you get off easy then. I'll just say Semper Fi. So he's clearly prior Marine.
Oh, I thought, shit.
What do you think?
I thought that
Chief?
just meant he was like a time traveler from Rome.
Oh.
I mean, that would be dope. And a world with vampire ballerinas,
Like a
anything
Spartan.
could happen. Yeah, it's fine. And then fucking Dean's like, do me. Like, no, you don't want me to do you. Come on. You're not a professional. I'm the best wheelman in town.
I didn't say you weren't good. Just said you're not professional.
I'm saying you're the type of person who's going to hang out in a dark bed with a poo mask on to vibe.
The vibe.
In his defense, he was really high.
Now, the point of going through this scene, other than getting to know where our characters' backgrounds is, they practically begged her and bribed her to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what's the point of the scene?
For us, the audience, is to get to know these characters some
To
more.
give the backgrounds and their archetypes.
I'll be honest, I didn't care.
Well, the audacity later, they come back and they blame her for doing her little parlor trick, and now they all know too many details about each other when the mob boss is going to show up.
I
was
would
like,
have liked it if she
hold
had
up.
been wrong about everyone.
That would have been funny, too. And if Dean had been right.
If it turned out like the hacker girl was the military, Dean
Yeah.
was the cop.
Yeah.
And then we find out
And he
she was
was right.
actually cross-eyed, so she was looking at the right people. But it's just her face was pointed for us at the wrong person, but her eyes were really going to the right people when she was
Yeah.
talking to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to throw this out here. Now I know she's done this whole spiel, and later Abigail's going to see Frank's face. And who's the big guy? Is that Peter?
Peter.
And Peter's like, oh, now we have to kill the girl. And I'm like, no, you don't. Now you have to kill Frank.
Yeah.
Because Frank knows all the information, and the girl's only seen Frank's face. So you just kill
Yeah.
Frank and you walk out.
But Peter's a lovable idiot.
Frank's in charge, though.
Of what?
Is
My
he?
escape route?
Yeah.
At that point,
I don't
we ain't
think
getting
Frank's
paid.
in charge.
We need to flee.
Frank's a dick because he turns around and like, well, you're a junkie. And that's like, we weren't doing me, you dick. So then it's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go talk to the girl because that's my job. Let me go check on her. All right, you guys do all your drinking and whatever. I ain't going to do that yet. Goes up there, immediately starts giving this girl fucking pinky promises, personal details about her life.
Ooh, yeah.
Takes the mask off.
I would have liked it if
the
those details had been fake.
True. Like she didn't have a
If
son.
she had been playing everyone, I would have liked that more.
Yeah, that would have been great. I too said she should probably cover the hair and maybe disguise the voice.
Hey, I got a child.
Maybe not have a picture of her child on her phone
Yeah, that's probably not
on
good.
the job.
My
Like,
child
right on
is
the
half
screen,
pig,
yeah.
half frog.
Oh no.
How does such a thing happen?
It's science. It's beautiful.
Science.
What kind of god would allow this abomination?
Yeah, look at my pollywogs.
It's a froglet. Wee.
Tastes like bacon?
Frog rock.
Frog rock. Ugh,
Oh no.
Is the
missed
best rock.
opportunities.
The best rock. Yeah. So Abigail's like starts letting some dark shit slip. She's like, yeah, Daddy doesn't care about me. Okay?
What?
Like he doesn't my daddy is no, don't tell me.
Dracula.
Don't tell me who
Shit,
your
I
daddy
said it.
is. Well, I'm sorry about what's going to happen to you. Says it
And
as
then
she's
she
leaving.
fucking tears ass.
And like the whole rest of the movie, like Joey can taste it, you know? It's like in the back, like
He's like a bit meaty.
But it's important. Joey pinky promised Abigail, saying, "I won't let anybody hurt you. I will protect you. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. Your dad's gonna pay the money. It's gonna be good. This is important. So make sure you're pinky promising every kid you see, because it might like factor into something later."
They might be a Dracula.
So this is true. She gets back out there and she talks to Frank and says, like, do you know who her dad is? Because like, you don't have to tell me, but do you know who it is? Blah, 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 blah. Because,
I don't scare easily, but that little girl scared me.
yeah, she said, it's a great line. I don't scare easy, but when I do, I pay attention.
Yeah.
That's a fucking line. The whole time that's going on, Peter's asking Sammy about her tattoos.
What's
Like they're
this
over
one?
vibing truck.
That's a dragon. What's this one?
Like, was there a story behind
That's
it?
Mr. DNA from Jurassic Park.
What's this one?
That's a female Mr. DNA from Jurassic
Female
Park.
Mr. DNA. So everyone's still vibing down there. Now Frank is spooked by Joey being spooked. So he just walks up into the room, which he's not supposed to do.
Not supposed to do this, Daniel.
Immediately gets seen, so he breaks a rule.
His
he gets
reaction to her not having the blindfold on is great.
Oh, shit! Oh, goddamn! Blah blah blah! And then tries to cover his face like a vampire with his shirt.
Oh, nice.
All right, and then he points a gun at her.
Not nice.
Do you see my
God,
fucking face?
You see my? No. What color are my eyes? How do I know? You were across the room.
I feel like you want me to say that I didn't see your face.
Like, if I say yes, what are you gonna do? Because obviously I fucking seen your face. You walked in here and you're like, "Hi."
I saw you in The Guest. I thought you were good in it.
You were really good.
I liked your work.
I saw you in a prostate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen you in things, and you're great. Who is your daddy, and what does he do? He says that.
They should have had fucking the other guy do that.
I didn't want Peter to be capable of even wanting to do harm to the girl. I liked him as just purely lovable.
But I wanted him to come in there and say, "Who is your daddy and what does he
What
do?"
does he do? Well, her father is Christophe Lazar.
Oh.
What she says.
Fuck, your dad is Lazar?
That's a dope name.
What is... Rearrange the letters. Dracula.
Yeah, easily Dracula.
Looking at it.
So Frank gets out of there, and he's just like, "I'm leaving. You guys take my cut, whatever.
Fuck
I'm
this
leaving.
shit, I'm out.
I'm out." He should have just left.
Now, like...
Well, he can't.
If he went fast enough.
No, the door is already there. They just don't
you're
show
not listening
it.
to me. You're not listening to me.
Okay,
If he
I'm not
vibrated his
listening to you.
molecules fast
Okay,
enough,
like the
he would have
Flash, right?
he would have phased right through the thing.
You're right. As usual, you're right.
He'd make a good Flash. He'd make a good anything.
He would make a good anything. He's a terrific actor. I just wish that he had kept the mask that he bulked up with The Guest instead of getting rid of it. That's all I
He
wish.
doesn't need it. You know how hard it is to maintain that?
Yes,
Look at
I
Ryan.
do.
Ryan's got that body of an octogenarian. He's happier that way.
It's the maintenance. Quite easy.
He's a bag of bones. He's a big muscular man. Don't let me lie to you folks. So they're like, "Who the fuck is it? Why are you freaking out?" Well,
It's motherfucking Salazar Slytherin, y'all.
yeah, okay. He's not an urban legend, okay? Apparently this guy is legendary. And now they're like, "She's seen my face. That's your fault. Why was the mask off?" And I know a little bit about everybody because of you and your fucking parlor trick. So you know what? How about this? Let's all pretend we don't know who her father is and not be scared shitless. And it's only 22 more hours.
Yeah, obviously.
We see that sixth statue of a young girl and tall man. And I'm like, oh, well, that's Abigail right there. This is her house.
So I figured, okay, I know she's a Dracula. And at that point, I'm like, okay, this is your house. And I'm wondering, so why are we here? If not to have you here to feed her.
I mean, that's
why. I mean, yeah, that's ultimate. That was my first thought was, oh, okay. But I didn't I figured like.
You thought it might be something else?
Daddy set it up to give her midnight snack.
Have a little fun.
Right.
A little fun.
I thought this was set up by Daddy, not set up by her.
Little does Daddy know that he could just get a TV for her.
She has a TV.
And
I said,
she has a TV?
There's a TV.
There
my
is
note
there
is Kenny
is a
would
TV.
be okay here.
I forgot there was a TV in this house.
she says, "Daddy, give me Netflix." and maybe like one person.
One
I come
person.
over and
A
I
big
drink.
one.
That's all I need.
Give me a big one.
person, and then I'm good. I don't want to hunt. Okay,
No.
I'm not a T-Rex.
She wants to hunt.
I want to watch TV. Okay, there's a new Miraculous episode.
Miraculous. Radcliffe?
No, she's like that's Miracle Workers is Radcliffe.
That's Miracle
Miraculous.
Workers.
Miraculous is like a ladybug superhero in like fucking France or something.
Oh, child! Oh, I went with Mentalist. Never mind.
Okay,
Here we go,
but
Miss
what does
Cleo
what you
is-
just did have to do with the mentalist?
I should have said
Miss
spiritualist,
Cleo was in it.
but I've just said I've said some wrong things in my life.
I make mistake.
I made a mistake. Oh no! Oh, as soon as I see the statue and I realize it's her house, I'm like, is this a feeding?
It's a feeding.
It's obvious. Yeah, it's a feeding. And I said, Abigail's the real Christophe Lazar. And then we cut to Joey's walking through a hall, and then Rickles walks out and like, oh, I heard you, and oh, not as stealthy as I thought. And I'm like, well, you did just tear ass right outside.
A lot of
his
tearing
door.
ass.
A lot. They're nervous. They got them nervous toots.
Well, when you got
Notice boots.
Lazar's daughter there,
Oh God, we got Lazar's daughter.
well, yeah, we got Lazar like just all the time. And they're like, look, we're starting alliances, okay? I can't trust none of those
This
other
is
people.
good. This is good. You need to ally up because the other
Yeah.
people, they're already forming voting blocks. They're gonna vote you out.
Yeah.
You don't have the immunity idol.
You want it, but you
want
don't
it,
have
but
it.
you don't have it.
You worried you're
No,
going to
that's
get kicked
going on.
out of the Resident Evil mansion, Daniel? Is that what you're worried about?
Yeah,
I would be
they're
pissed if
playing
I-
for $7 million.
each.
Well,
All they
the
have
win-
to do is all make it.
They
If
just
you,
all
if
have
you
to
get rid
make
of
it, yeah.
some, you can get more.
yeah.
Are you going to be greedy and go for more?
I don't think that
In this
Yeah, no, no,
economy?
is that really a deal, because I mean they're like, you could take my share, but they're not the one who set this up.
Well, I mean, that's how much they got, so let's split it, you know?
They're like, no, that's
There's only
just
3
more
of us
money
left,
for
let's
me.
split it.
No, we contracted you for $7 million.
I would do
Yeah,
this
so
for
that's-
$10,000.
I would probably do it for $20 weekends.
It does seem fun, doesn't it? Kidnapping somebody.
I don't even need to do the kidnapping part. I mean, sure, that'd be cool, but like, I just
Oh,
want
you
to
just
hang out in
want to
that mansion.
cosplay and hang out in that mansion?
Yeah,
Sick
ignore
mansion?
the
You guys
kidnapping
never
part.
take me to sick mansions.
Let's just.
Why
yeah.
do we have to ignore the kidnapping part?
I don't know.
That's part of it, Ryan. You want to do a kidnapping? Oh my god!
Okay, which one of us gets
fucking
kidnapped?
tie
then?
me to a bed. Yeah, tie me
It
to a
sounds like
bed.
Kenny if we're
It's
tying
Kenny.
him
in
to
front
a
of the
bed.
TV. Hey, hello, work. This is Kenny.
I've
Hey,
been kidnapped. I can't come
kidnapped.
in.
I'm literally kidnapped. Well, yeah, it's fun, but no, I still can't come in.
Okay.
It's nice of the kidnappers to let you make that call.
Well, work's important. They're not dicks. So while those two are making their alliance, we cut to the fantastic bit where Woody Woodpecker's having this little showdown with Grim Reaper, and they're doing that evil laugh back and forth, which is an
I've
iconic
seen that before.
sound.
I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, well, I have the VHS tape somewhere.
Okay.
It's great. And that's Sammy's room. She's watching it. She's trying to vibe by herself, but then she gets vibe attacked by Dean in the
A
fucking,
fucking
poo mask.
vibe assassin is in the room.
He's like, I seen how you were looking at me, and I thought we could vibe.
I wasn't looking at you.
Yeah. Fuck off. Are you sure? Yes. Get
This
out.
is a good.
Don't come back.
This is a good maneuver. You're gonna wear her down. She's gonna keep saying no. Eventually, maybe she won't. I guess
It's similar to negging, but because
he's
you
not
just
really
wear on 'em.
negging though.
Well, no, but like you wear them down. What's the Dean method here?
Okay,
Break it down for me.
Don't ever accept no.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He doesn't. He'll be back. He temporarily accepts it.
He's like, I'll come back with a different poo mask. Maybe some
I'll give you
honey.
a sandwich.
Yeah, some food.
I'm gonna.
Maybe I'll
look,
bring you
all
a
right,
back massager, huh?
My note there is like, dude is an idiot. I'm fucking dying. He goes downstairs. My man Peter, my favorite character, he's down there passed out drunk because he's gonna sleep through these 22 hours. He's gonna do it right. Fucking Dean pulls a Sharpie out of his fanny pack, which I'm glad fanny packs can be cool now. Okay, I think Dean's probably seen as a cool person,
I think the Zoomers have brought it back.
right? You think?
Yeah.
So I can have a fanny pack.
Yeah.
Tight.
And all the fucking Chinese tourists you see, they're always all having fanny packs.
Well, the Chinese gotta have the fanny packs.
Now, was that CG? The drawing?
Oh yeah.
When you see him drawing his face, was that CG?
Oh yeah. Now he's off exploring. Okay, he goes into a dark part of the house
Oh.
with a lighter,
Zippo.
and as a little Zippo, and we see a house mural on the wall, and there's like things flying over. I'm like, those are Draculas. We get
Those
closer,
are
we see, like,
dragons.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragonulas.
Dig with
Sure.
the ditches, burn with the
With the
flam in the back of my dragon.
Abigail.
Dragolas.
Wait,
Dracolas.
Dracula.
Rob, I think you need to work on that ending.
That's fine. Rob Zombie will get at it. Then we see another little mural on the wall, and this one clearly looks like Abigail. And Dean's like, what the fuck? Well, guess I'll
I'm
go to the
hungry.
kitchen. Yeah.
'Cause I'm high as shit.
You see that mixer they got in the kitchen for the one night guests at this place?
I didn't see it. What was it?
There's a big ass mixer on the floor, like an industrial one, like you would have like in your place of business.
Oh.
And I'm like, are they gonna be like, okay, if you sit there and make like some fresh ass bread or something,
Yeah.
like maybe like we won't vampire kills you, like maybe you'd be like, you know what? They made a loaf. That's
See,
awesome.
they got one. She got her his. Fuck it. Forget what I'm gonna say.
Sorry, what?
You can't get turned into a vampire if there's crust everywhere because the vampire's got to, or
He's
vampire's
gotta
gotta
count the crumbs. Yeah.
He's got to count the crumbs.
Oh my god, Daniel! If you made an extremely crumbly bread, you could
Yeah.
name it the Salacious Crumb,
I mean, I guess I could.
and then you'd be famous.
There's no law against it.
There isn't. The cop's not going to tell you no. Well, look, okay.
They might.
They might.
Yeah,
They
I
might
don't
come
know.
in and
They
be like,
might.
we heard you're selling a former
We
Jedi.
heard you're selling something called
former
Salacious
Jedi?
Crumb.
Former Jedi.
Was he a former Jedi?
I'm a
Is there
Disney lawyer.
Backstory I don't know.
Wasn't Salacious,
Salacious
Crumb?
Crumb? Yeah, he's a Jedi. Everyone knows that.
Nailed it.
You didn't know that? 'Cause Ryan doesn't even know who Salacious Crumb is.
I do. He's one of those Jabba the Hutt pet creatures, but this one, Salacious Crumb, the Jedi.
What? There
Look,
was okay.
Am I wrong?
The Sith did do experiments on some of the creatures that were the same race as Salacious Crumb, and they turned them into little Sith creatures that they put the Force in them. So that is a
I
thing
bet
that
they did.
happened in the extended universe, but that's not canon. That didn't actually happen, Ryan. Yet.
Are you telling me, what is it, Death Troopers is not canon?
Not yet, but if they have balls.
Are even gray Jedi canon? Or, sorry, gray Force users or whatever?
Kind of, because they're the two Sith people in Ahsoka aren't really Sith.
I haven't watched that yet.
It's really good.
Or Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's not so good. In fact, I
No?
would say that was very bad.
What about the heist show?
Andor?
Yeah.
Andor's
I
the
hear
best
that's
Star
good.
Wars thing ever made.
Better than Rogue One?
Yep.
Bold. Because of that dude? Is it just him? He's just in good things?
It's just the best Star Wars thing ever made.
Makes it good? This has been a great Star Wars tangent.
Thank you for joining me on my Star Wars podcast.
Nothing but Aculas, nothing but Aculas, biting my neck, ripping my head off.
We got a haunted door.
Count Dooku was a
Was-
Dracula for a little bit.
Well, I was going to say Vincent Price. That's not right. Christopher Lee.
Right, but Count Dooku in canon was a Dracula for a while because he got bit by a vampire.
Are you serious?
That happened. Yeah, that happened.
Wait. Hold on. Time out.
Old canon.
That
Old
doesn't
canon.
bother
No,
me.
I think that's canon.
In Star
That
Wars,
can't be current canon.
there are vampires.
I think it is. For sure. Why not?
Probably
Were you
Force
like
vampires.
Force sure?
Yeah, for sure. For sure, Ryan.
Haunted ass door opens by itself.
Look, Jar Jar
He has
Binks
to
is the
check it.
greatest
Goddamn
evil the
it.
galaxy has ever known.
I've seen that
They're
YouTube
finally
video.
doing Darth
I know.
Jar Jar. They're finally doing Darth Jar Jar with a Lego thing. Haunted ass door.
I'm not
He
letting
goes
us
to check
move
it out.
away from Star Wars.
swear to
You're
God.
gonna
That's
have to-
He leaves the fridge door open. I
Rude.
get yelled at
That's
for that.
rude.
He goes outside in this like little outer area thing, and there's like a noise, and it's a rat, and he puts his fucking fists up when he
Yeah,
sees
like
it's
he was
a rat.
gonna. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I was like, it's not Master Splinter.
But what if it was
What if it was, right? And he was a vampire.
like Count Dooku?
Oh my god. Dracula and Ninja Turtles? Are you shitting me?
Surely that's happened.
It's
Surely
happened.
they
Surely.
fought.
Oh yeah,
they-
of course.
They fought Dracula.
Do I have a...
I don't know what you have.
I'm looking. They haven't done a Universal Monsters Ninja Turtle crossover with the Dracula yet. They've got some Frankensteins. They got
What about a
some
Frankenstein
mummy.
monster?
They got a Frankenstein monster. Just recently got the Master Splinter as Van Helsing.
That's
Wait,
like halfway
an action,
there.
An action figure or a comic? Oh, action.
He's got a little hat.
Holy shit.
Now, you're always complaining about money.
It's because I buy cool things.
That's because he invests it in degradable plastic toys. No, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Uh-huh.
All right, this is now a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle podcast.
He's now
Always was.
He's now become that
Always
woman
was.
from the Threegan who's like, yeah, here's my action figure. Don't touch my shit.
Don't touch
Don't
my
touch my
shit.
shit. Don't touch my shit.
Rule number 1. Mom and daddy dead, don't touch my shit.
He sees Ninja Rat and he's like, fuck this shit. And he starts going back inside.
Oh, he says, I
which
know
is
Kung Fu.
This is the correct move. I know Kung Fu.
The rat's like,
Then his
show
ass
me.
gets dragged.
Well, he hears a noise. The rat got like squished or eaten
Oh,
or
yeah.
or something
That's
happened
sad.
to it.
And then he gets dragged back out
And we don't
there.
see what's dragging him. You think it's the
The
rat?
dragon. It's the rat.
I thought
It's the fucking
it was
graveyard shift rat.
I thought it was a monster rat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
graveyard shift. To audition on Star Search. We'll do that movie one day. Does he do a scream?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's like, help me, help me.
He does a
help me."
scream.
And Sammy hears that. She goes to check it out.
That's some good like corner peeking.
She's great. Kathryn Newton, put her in everything. Put her in a stew. It'd be a great stew. She she goes down to the kitchen and he's back. He's sitting on the table. He's okay. He's
fine.
She goes and touches him. His head falls off. And then they're like, what happened? Because she screams and they're like, his head fell off. Oh yeah, Peter. Yeah, and then she's like, why do you have a dick on your face? He's like, I have a dick on my face? Like, must be Lazar's hitman. You know, you hear about him. Limbs and organs missing. Decapitation. That was the signature of Valdez.
Valdez, the hitman. He's a fucking animal.
They're like, yeah, Valdez, he killed someone like on a 34th floor or something and got in and out. How did he do
man,
that?
3 people flipped on the Lazar family. And the night before the testimony stuff, the FBI's got him on the top floor. And then the next day they come in and they're just ripped apart like animals.
What
Yeah.
what does a vampire care about someone giving testimony?
They just think it's fun.
Well, so vampires are kind of like dragons. They don't like you taking their shit.
Did they steal?
I thought you were going to say they
Well,
don't like going
the
to court.
government's gonna take your shit when they try to bring your corrupt illegal businesses down. So yeah.
Vampire just says no. I not pay taxes. I vampire.
I'm not a member of your country. Diplomatic immunity.
I'm a vampire. Blah blah blah.
My country doesn't exist anymore. You can't tax me.
Bitch.
If you start taxing me, I'm going to start claiming Social Security and I'll never stop.
Think about that.
Yeah, that's your worst nightmare.
We're
People
talking
not
like
dying.
$50,000-$60,000 a year.
Brush your teeth.
A year.
Yeah.
Dragon breath.
Ugh.
Vampire breath.
Dracula's been eating out pig ass apparently.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell
I need some
yeah.
pig. That's right.
My man.
Hell yeah. Okay, look. One of us is Valdez,
Get in there.
okay? Probably.
Is it me?
Oh, what?
Like
Yeah,
out of the
it's
3
you.
of us?
Yeah, it's
Out
probably
of
you.
the 3 of us, it would be me.
I don't know.
I can
bag of
roll
bones
around.
over there
I
is
can
pretty
roll around on the
unassuming.
floor, and you guys roll around on the floor.
I can roll around on the floor
Not without getting dizzy.
And get back up?
and get
Yeah,
back.
you can't
I
get
do
back
that
up.
every day, dog.
How long? How long do I have to get back
I was
up?
hanging
that's a
upside
good
down
question.
before this
I can't do
because
that.
my spine is broken.
I'll throw up.
Oh, so that's
Bane.
the thing.
Bent me over his knee.
No, stop it.
No,
Let me stop
what?
you right
Look, you
there.
don't have
What?
to.
I know he
You
did.
save this for therapy. You don't have to do it here.
Look, I know he bent you over.
He said,
buddy.
"I will break you."
Yeah, and he
And
did.
And you
He
looked at him
did.
with your wide, glistening
I
eyes and said, "Bring banana bread
Please break me.
to the banana bed
Please.
with the
I
bread."
said, "Break!
Banana
Don't
bed.
break me! Break bread, dog! Break bread!"
Bake bread, dog. Ugh. All right, look. Hey, we're going to get a bigger share now because, Dean's gone, so that's fine.
That's a positive.
I think Frank is once again like, I'm out.
I'm
Ah.
double out.
Double out. Goes to the front door, opens it. There's a sick-ass gate there. And he's sitting there like trying to like shake it open. And then Peter's like, ugh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Or was it Rickles?
Rickles was shaking it.
Rickles was trying to get out. So then I thought when Peter started charging this thing, I thought he's going to go full like head as a battering ram and knock himself
Like
out.
fucking Colossus.
Yeah, oh my god, that would have been great. Said he like slams his body against it pretty hard.
Is that what?
And then
I think it's locked.
it's fucking locked. And now all the windows start like closing, shutting, shutters are coming down, and it's the fucking house from Murder by Death.
How do I get that for my house?
Gotta, you just put one of those signs like protected by ADT or whatever that is out in your yard, and it just happens.
Wait,
What's
what's the
this
stuff
one?
that kills bugs?
No, that's D.
All right, well, I'm
Bats.
protected by DDT.
DDT. Oh, and that the Diamond Dallas Page like
No,
wrestling move.
That's Isn't that DDP?
DDP.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you're
throwing
right.
up the
What's-
diamond.
Yeah, throw up the diamond. Wasn't it the DDT though that
I'd
he did?
be doing DDPY, the yoga,
He is big into yoga.
He's very flexible.
Got to.
Apparently, it's
all?
very good for the
We're not.
wrestlers
Look, okay.
and humans.
Let's
Are wrestlers not humans?
Nope.
That you had to separate them like that?
They are gladiators,
they're
Daniel.
gods amongst men
Okay.
and women.
They sacrifice their bodies for our entertainment.
And then we accuse them of being fake.
Not me.
Not me.
I don't accuse. I know they're fake.
The story's fake. You know how hard it is to fall and not hurt yourself?
Yes, their great athleticism is something to be cherished and
No, I was asking
celebrated.
you if you knew how, and maybe you could tell me, because every time I fall, I get fucking hurt.
Well, you gotta, like, disperse the energy.
You
Yeah,
gotta
you go,
disperse the,
you
gotta
go
tuck
as
and
hard
roll.
as you can. You don't try
Tuck
to
and
break
roll.
your fall or anything.
Correct.
You just
You try to, like,
Well,
flop.
the secret is that it's the guy that the move is being done to who's in control of it.
Right. But you want to land on, like, the fullness of your back, not, like, one little point on your back. Because that's where all
Right,
the
or,
energy
like,
gets driven into.
Your skull is like the hardest part of your body.
But you
so
don't want to
wanna
land on your
that.
skull.
The impact.
You wanna
to
land
make
on that.
Was that Brosner who landed on his head and then finished the match, like, by
Who?
muscle memory? Kirk Brosner?
The big dude?
The big dude who went into MMA afterwards.
I think he was MMA first.
You're thinking
Brock
of Logan
Lesnar.
Paul.
Brock Lesnar, there we go. Logan
Lesnar.
Paul. Our cousin.
He is a wrestler now.
Oh, is it?
No.
Logan Paul's gonna fight Mike Tyson.
I saw that.
With a bunch of stipulations.
That
Like
Mike
what?
can't
What are the
punch him.
stipulations? Probably can't bite
heavier
him.
gloves,
Can't bite him.
shorter rounds.
He smokes the weed now, so he's pretty chill.
Yeah, Mike's pretty cool, but he still looks pretty mean in his training videos.
I mean, strength is the last thing to go.
Hearing is the first thing.
That's right. Like saying, "Stop hitting me in the face."
If we can get those lights out so that Mike also can't see, you won't be able to hear him coming.
Hear him coming. Oh, you'll hear him coming. He's very loud.
He's very loud.
He's a loud comer.
I'm gonna shoot.
Oh no! You gotta. Here's the thing about Mike Tyson. You gotta like make that voice higher.
Well,
I'm
no,
gonna
it's
blast-
Logan Paul who's gonna shoot.
Oh,
I was gonna say, I'm gonna blast you with my children.
there you go.
I'm gonna cover you in my baby batter.
I'm not.
I'm shooting
I'm
you
not
with
making
my
fun of-
chef sauce.
I'm gonna batter you around, and then I'm gonna cover you in my batter. I'm gonna make you scream in pain, but then in pleasure.
Oh, he's got a rap career now.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat your children. He said that. I didn't make that part up. He said that.
That just means he's gonna swallow.
Oh,
But did
no.
he do it?
Does that count as cannibalism? Let's get this out here right now. Is that cannibalism?
No.
He just bit it off. He didn't eat it.
That's half. That's
Well, I
half
think
the
Kenny's-
components to make a
it's
human.
half the
I
way.
think Kenny's
I'm not
talking about
talking about
eating
the-
baby batter. Ryan was talking about eating the ear.
Eating the ear is 100% cannibalism.
That's cannibalism, but eating baby batter, that's not no.
So you don't feel like a cannibal.
For eating my jizz? No, I'm a scientist.
That's how you maintain the power. I think on some level
Avocado
that's still cannibalism.
does work.
Audience, if this doesn't get
Not
cut,
a
you
pineapple,
weigh.
Ryan.
You
Pineapple.
weigh in.
Is it pineapple?
Okay. Is that cannibalism?
Wait, are you wanting people to like tweet at you that?
Yes. Let me know
Biting
in the
someone's
Twitters
ear off.
or the email.
No, not
God
the
damn
ear.
it, Ryan. Stay focused.
I can't.
We're talking about jizz.
We're not. Just let us do this. If you ingest
Not on my
the
lettuce.
jizz- oh no,
He likes mayo.
I do like mayo.
Do you like it so much that you'd prefer it on a cake?
No.
Why would mayo be on a cake?
Why would
Prefer
mayo
it
be
over
on a
what?
cake? What do you?
Over icing?
It's the icing.
No.
No.
Do you like mayo so much
Is it a-
you want it on your French fries?
No.
I would
also,
eat
you were.
that.
I said
Some
you
people
like
do that.
mayo
And would you like mayo so much?
on a train with
On
a
a plane?
fox.
What the fox? Mayo on fries is okay. Some countries prefer that.
It only belongs on a spicy chicken sandwich. That's it. That's the one spot.
What about a turkey sandwich?
No,
You mean to tell me when you go and get a turkey sub, tell them no mayonnaise?
I don't tell them anything because I'm shy.
That's
Whatever
true,
they
you get-
whatever they want to put on, it's fine.
You get what you're told. Well, you know what? Let's go see what Abigail has to say about this. Let's go like give her another pinky promise. Like, hey, I need you to tell me what happened with that Frank guy when he was in here. Did he say anything?
He made
Oh,
me
yeah, he
promise
said-
not to say. He said we had to keep it
Yeah.
a secret.
Yeah. No, what
But
did
he said he's the bad guy.
He's the bad guy you've all been afraid of, and you should go deal with that.
He says you're the bad guy. He's the bad guy, and you're the sorry people.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, damn.
Well,
First, I'm
see,
like,
she's
how good
playing
are her
the
bat
game.
ears that she heard their conversation?
either that or like what's his face radio tour or something because he's
Or she
watching it
was
all.
like loitering around because she can leave and do whatever
Yeah,
she
she
wants.
might not have gone back.
She
up
was
to
on the
room
ceiling.
yet.
They just didn't show her.
That's fair.
You never look up when you walk into things. You never look up. Apparently, you don't do that in video games either.
Not true. I look up in a video game all the time.
All the time. In fact, I walk like this.
Yeah, because that's where the spooky thing's going to come out and jump
Well,
at me,
that
and
my
I scream.
controller has some
His
joystick
control,
drift.
his fucking
It's got some
Wiimote
drift.
has the fucking drift, so.
Yeah, it's got the Tokyo drift. It's not good. Well, okay. Joey's like, all right, well, now that I know that Frank is fucking Valdez,
Yeah,
gotta
now that
take
she
care of his
knows.
ass. Now she knows. So we
This
gotta
kid
go
wouldn't
talk
lie
to
to me.
Wrinkles. This kid would never. We pinky promise, Daniel. That is a solemn vow.
I know.
You know what? Let's get with Wrinkles. We can fucking take them. Okay, we can take all these fuckers if we need to. And they both slide their gun slides like just
They
like,
fucking
second
do that
apart.
arm thing.
Like, yeah. And then like, all right, you go that way, I'll go this way. They start pacing the
Simplify.
other direction. It's a broken glass sound.
3 seconds. He's dead
Yeah.
in 3 seconds.
She's like, he's just standing there, so she turns around, go check out how she whips around. His face, neck, torn off. Okay, he's done. He's dead. Then my next note is good play distracting her. Oh, now I remember. So she's like, oh, son of a bitch. She runs down and fronts Frank, who's in the room with Peter and Sammy.
Well, he comes into the room with like a towel washing his hand. Like he just
He
took a
comes
shit.
out of the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she points the gun at him, and then he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then he's like,
Whoa, I
don't do it,
flushed.
Peter.
I flushed.
I washed my hands.
I washed my hands. I don't have dick hands.
I don't got them dick
I
hands.
don't have dick hands. Don't got them dick hands. I appreciate that. But it's a smart play. He looks at Peter and goes, don't do it, Peter. And then she turns and then he pulls his gun. But if I'm so sure he's Valdez, I already shot him.
I don't think she's 100% sure, though.
Even if I'm not 100% sure, I'm still going to shoot him. He's been a dick this whole night.
He's probably gonna like turn me into a vampire and tell me I have to kill my own kid. So
Yeah, that's a dick move, too.
that's huge. He's worse than Abigail.
Oh, he is worse than Abigail.
Well,
Yeah. No. So we're just catching him
did you
on
miss the pool full of bodies?
Those are all enemies of her father.
She's had hundreds of
She's guilty of her
years
father's car.
to do that.
100 of years.
And Frank, this
100
is
of
day one
years.
for Frank, and he's always like,
okay, so she's
"We're
been
gonna go kill
around
your
for
kid."
hundreds of. All right, here's how you know she's worse. Are you ready for this? I'm about to blow your mind. She's around hundreds of years. Didn't kill Hitler. Think about that. Didn't stop 9/11.
Daniel, are you forgetting about the laws of vampirism where they're not supposed to get involved with muggle lives other than to eat them? Wizards didn't stop Hitler. Okay, so Peter's like, all right, I'm going to go kill the girl because obviously she knows something, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So he's just leaving. Joey's like, won't shoot him. So then Joey takes off running. This is when Frank should have shot Joey in the back,
"Yeah."
but he doesn't.
Well,
do it.
she
There's a lot
does
of
that. She gets shot by Frank. Or wait, what did you say?
That's what I said. I said Frank should shoot Joey in the back because
Oh.
he's chasing after Peter.
And then,
Well,
and then
Peter's gonna
Daniel
go shoot
said,
the girl.
"Yes,"
I said yes. I
Yes.
agreed with you
just in a different way.
because I wasn't listening.
So we go up there and I'm like, don't do it, Peter! And then we get up there and he's threatening the girl, and the girl, now they're like threatening each other, and the girl's sitting there like in the background. She starts sliding her hands out of the cuffs, and then she does a freaky vampire face and she attacks Peter, and I'm like, not Peter, Peter can't die here. And then I think Frank rolls in and shoots her in the fucking head.
Yeah.
Great
Got to.
shot. But I'm like, keep shooting. And now they're all like, no fucking way. Like they're all turning into Bill Paxton and aliens. No way, man. No way. Not me. They're pretty quick to accept we kidnapped a fucking vampire.
Well, look at the
A
evidence.
ballerina vampire.
Yeah.
It's true. And then now they're right now like, we gotta discuss the lore.
Oh shit, we really
We
gonna do
talking
this?
Twilight lore? We talking Anne
Yeah.
Rice? What are we talking
Right?
about here?
For someone who knew enough of the types of vampires, she still didn't know the difference between fucking garlic and onions.
Well, you know,
She's not a cook, Kenny.
How hard did you fucking laugh?
that was very,
That's very
funny.
nice.
I was fucking dying. So like, well, let's make steaks. You go get some garlic. Comes like with a bag of onions. We go back to the room and she's not in there. And now there's freaky like music playing like further upstairs in the house. We go check it out. She's up there dancing with Dean, who's dead.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
She's getting it. She's a good dancer.
Yeah, she's having fun.
And then Frank tries to send like a hand signal to Joey saying to Sammy with the steak saying like, go. And she's like, no. And then let's just talk. Now, Abigail's about to really have some fun. She starts attacking them all. She smells the garlic. That does nothing. She gets on top of Sammy, starts just punching her in the chest a bunch of times. And she's like, help me, fucker, or fucking help me, fucker. And then Peter comes over there, tries to get her off of him, and then she tackles Peter and starts rips off his cross, starts stabbing him in the chest.
Oh, that's so
gotta,
good.
Uncomfortable.
He's just screaming.
Like, ah!
It's just like, ah! And then does she get shot again? No. Frank charges her with the stake. She does a Uno reverse.
Yep.
Stabs
stakes
him in the
through
leg.
the fucking leg. Yeah.
Now she's stabbed him twice.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's a pincushion.
Oh, and it's important to point out Joey refused to go up there with him because she's like, no, that's
No,
that's
know
a vampire. That's not the
Aculas.
play here. Yeah.
I know Aculas, and you don't want to fuck with an Acula.
This ain't a plan.
So they fu-
Not
I'm
in
not
their
going to tell you
favored
my
terrain.
plan, but
They've
I'll let
got
you go do
lair
yours.
actions, and you don't
Well, I
want to.
forget-
Ooh, God. Ooh, yeah. And like legendary actions as well. That ain't good.
I forget what she said she wanted to do. Like something like work with her or something. Like go talk to her or something.
They want to set up, business maybe.
Well, she wanted to like do something other than them. She's like attacking it's the wrong biz. Yeah, well, a pop up. You never know. So they retreat. They get back down there. Frank looks at Joe's like, if you fucking say I fucking told you, yes. Oh my God, so help me God, because they are beat the shit. Now, oh yeah, so Joey's plan is like, oh, we've got this the syringe, okay, of the shit that we drugged her with.
Shit, got one syringe.
It worked. I felt her pulse. She was like resting.
Should there be
I'm
a pulse?
Yeah, should there be a pulse?
So,
Because she was a combat medic, you'd think she'd be able to find a pulse.
Yeah.
That's kind of her secret.
I wondered.
Should she be breathing?
I wondered what kind of vampire this was going to be. Because we know, so it's like Dracula's daughter. But I'm wondering, okay, but did he like get someone pregnant and that's the baby?
You
or
saying
did
this
he?
an Alucard?
Yeah, or did he turn
Like, you think it's like
someone?
A biological Dracula daughter,
I
or I
didn't
just
know.
turned a kid?
Right, I didn't know because we're talking.
We still don't
pulses.
really know.
Well, but if she's 200 years old, I'm guessing she got turned at this age and now she's stuck. So it's a interview with the vampire situation where no one's going to be happy.
Yeah, or he got someone preggers and then waited until she was that old and then turned her.
Why that age?
But maybe this isn't this ain't OG vampire dude. This is just an old vampire dude. Maybe he had a family. He got turned. He went back for his family and turned his daughter just because he was then and there. So it could be both. He seems to have a pretty good like paternal reaction to her when he shows up. But that could also just be the bond of we've played father and daughter for 200 fucking years. Papa? So she's like, nah, man, we're gonna go drug her up. It's fine. Now, this is where I started getting a little sleepy. So I did a couple long blinks here. So I
long blinks.
that's what we're calling
Long
them.
blinks. He does it when he's driving too. It's fine.
I do it when I'm
It
driving.
makes
It's not good.
the time fly.
Have you seen? There's this there's this meme where it's a series of pictures, and one of it is this girl sleeping in bed, and then her brain has a thing that goes, "Yo, what you doing?" Cuts to her in bed. She says, "I'm sleeping." Cuts back to his brain. "You're driving your car." Cuts back to her, and she's got wide-eyed, like hands on the steering wheel.
Yeah, I seen it. That's
That's
a
a
classic.
good meme,
That's a
Ryan.
good. I mean, come on, we've all been.
We've all been there.
It's
a
scary
lot.
out
I do
there.
a lot of driving. Yeah, it is. That rumble pads, man, they be saving lives.
Yep.
Side of the road.
I'd just not be falling asleep while driving.
Look at this superhero among us.
Goddamn motherfucker. All I'm saying is I did a long blink,
Okay.
and then all of a sudden Sammy was okay. Well, a couple long blinks. Peter understands the Rat Pack names now.
Yeah.
They're all separated off looking for Abigail. Peter's like, gets off the radio like I'm actually going to look for the fucking vampire, but he's got the channel still open. He's like, whoops. And then I long blink, and all of a sudden, Sammy's in the pool full of bodies. How did she end up in the pool full of bodies?
Oh, she fell.
So she was just walking around and tripped
That's
into it? I
not
didn't
that
know
long
she...
of a blink.
No? So I literally
That's-
just like...
you missed nothing.
I think you
actually.
just blinked.
Okay.
Yeah, that was just
I
a
blinked
blink.
and she was in the pool. Okay, I didn't know she fell through like a trap door.
No, she
or something?
She just
She just carelessly walked into a room that's full
Wait,
of bodies.
no, here's what happened.
There wasn't a smell.
So she's walking through a hallway and she gets spooked by one thing. And so she turns around, runs through cobwebs, and then she stumbles into the room and then falls into the mosh pit of bodies. And it's everything I've ever wanted a pool of bodies to be.
Did you watch that more recent animated Constantine show?
No.
Movie.
Istanbul.
There's a swimming pool of bodies in that, and it is fantastic. I think that's the one. Good. You should watch it. It might even be rated R. I don't know. That animated one goes so fucking hard. Good.
This show dick
Maybe. Hard dick.
could go harder then.
Could go, always do more dick. Okay. Long blink passed. We're fine. We are. She's all gross. She's not happy about being in the pool. Peter gets a splinter in his face
From the steak.
It's a big one from the steak.
I wanted Abigail to help him.
She should have. He's like,
She should have just walked up and like plucked it out.
It's a big one. And then she's coming behind him. And it's like, vampire on my ass. And then I'm laughing because it's like, take that. And I think like he's running.
He shuts
then,
the
like,
door and he's like, that'll do it.
She fucking bursts through it like fucking Luther. And then she's doing sick dance moves as she's chasing after him because...
Just like
I don't know.
Mithrigan.
Yeah, we're inspired by some Mithrigan. He goes running through a hallway. Frank comes out a door, hits Peter with the door, and he gets knocked down to the fucking lower level.
I
off
thought
the
he
railing.
was done. I
He
thought
could
his
take a
back was
beating.
broken and he's just done.
Frank's like, I'm here. And then like Abigail runs at him and then shoves his ass down the stairs. Then she jumps on Frank and she's like, what color are my eyes, Frank? Color are my eyes?
They're blue.
And then
They're green.
Green.
purple, I don't know. Then
I think
Sammy
they're blue,
gets in
Ryan.
They're
on
bright
the
green.
action.
No, when she's got her dragon teeth in and she's staring around, looking around, they change to a green. You looking it up? You look it up.
I was too busy looking at those freaky teeth. The teeth only worked for Dan Stevens. He looked great with them. Everyone else got bad vampire teeth. He got good vampire teeth. Sammy gets bit. I'm very upset about this. Bites her in the arm. And then the fucking Abigail starts flying. And they're like, she's fucking flying! And then Peter comes out of nowhere and fucking tackles her out of the air. Got her ass and like, fucking bitch. Then someone's got we get her drugged up. And I'm like, okay, now cut her head off.
Well, no, because Daddy is still probably a Dracula. So if we do that, he's gonna come after us.
She fell. 200 years
she has-
alive, you're
she has
bound to
blue
get into
eyes.
accidents.
The scene in her bed. No, there's a scene where her eyes are green. You idiot.
It blue eyes. I'm reading the trivia.
What trivia?
Oh, and the IMDb trivia is never wrong.
Because the blue eyes are important because when she puppeteers Sammy gets her blue eyes.
Yeah, and it's also a blue eyes white dragon.
She turns into a blue-eyed white dragon.
Yeah, and that's important. Well, we got her unconscious, but we don't kill her. We should. Brian disagrees. Sammy's like, what the fuck's gonna happen to me? Joey does Scrotum's window thing, where like cranks open a fucking sunroof thingy. I'm like,
Now,
yeah, that's gonna come into
Would
play
they
later.
have this? Because this is a vampire house. Why is this here?
You think you'd have less windows, right? Not extra
You
ones?
wouldn't have any.
Right. Well, they trap her in an elevator. They're like talking to her, and they're like, we're sorry. We thought you were just a regular 12-year-old girl. And we're just like,
We didn't know you were a 200-year-old dragon.
yeah, it's like, that makes it worse. That you thought she was just a 12-year-old girl. Then we find out Lambert works for her,
Well, it works for her dad.
for her dad. And then we find out that Frank's name is Adam Barrett. Now, tell us why that's extra amusing, like a little wink.
Simon Barrett and Adam Wingard.
Yeah, we're directors who have directed Dan Stevens.
Love the movie.
In The
Frank.
Guest and in the Godzilla.
Yeah, and they worked on VHS, which is something else that these directors worked on. So it's a kind of a full circle wink and nod. That's fun. I like those little things. I like when authors name some of their other author cohorts in a book and just like kill them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
I
funny.
name like all my main characters Stephen King.
Every single one. It gets a little confusing narratively, but like
you figure
it
it out.
also gets kind of hot during the romantic
Especially
scenes.
because you got Stephen King mounting Stephen King.
Oh, yeah. Slight upward curve.
It's good stuff. I don't know why I haven't been published.
Nobody buys it. Well, you publish yourself now, just right there on the Amazon. Well, okay.
God
now,
damn
who
it, her
got
eyes are
addicted to
blue.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But you're dumb. They're green. Who got addicted to that sweet morphine?
This guy. What?
That someone was addicted to that morphine. Was that what Joey's character
that's
was addicted
Joey.
to? Got in an accident, got addicted to that sweet morphine.
Yeah.
You got addicted to cam girls fart in a jars.
First off,
Those
the
are
resale value on
entrepreneurs.
those, okay, through the roof. Because one day those cam girls might be dead. Their farts will live on.
You think they're actually farting in all those jars? You fucking simpleton. Ain't nobody got enough gas for that.
That's not true.
No, I seen a video talking about where one of these ladies like literally has a specific diet so she can tear more ass into jars.
It turns out she's lactose intolerant, so she just drinks like a
That
carton
helps.
of milk every
And
morning.
she ain't never had the thought I could just sell these people empty jars.
No, it's got to have the stank.
Now, what you should be doing is figuring
you
out
could
what
have a placebo
chemicals
stink.
do you need to be putting together, so you can just do a.
It's like a little bit of ammonia.
But that's probably costs more than just eating and letting it.
Yeah,
doing
and
what
you're gonna eat
Daniel,
anyway.
The key to successful business is if you're already doing it, sell it.
You're saying these are gassy women.
Yeah, hell yeah. All women are. They don't want you to know that.
Oh my god.
What you really got to do is watch out for when you get charged extra because you got a few chunks in your jar. Oh, no.
It's the hidden costs that they always get you with. Yeah.
Oh, no. I need you to run it through a sieve.
Could I get COVID from inhaling that?
Oh, yeah. You can get COVID from inhaling cam girl farts. And that's actually how it first came about.
That's probably where it fucking came from. Wuhan, it's not a lab. It's the name of a streamer.
Yeah. AKA Batgirl.
AKA Batgirl, yeah. Well, she does it in a Batgirl costume.
Oh, of course. If I'm going to be choking down anyone's farts, it's going to be someone in a Batgirl costume. Everybody knows that. I just got pink eye from a girl in China. Why do my lungs hurt?
I don't know.
Shit.
It's weird.
Oh, no. That is horrible. But you know what? We did it again. We've solved racism. Now we've tracked down fucking COVID. You know what? What can't we do? We put our heads together.
I hear bird flu's about to be a problem. Can we go ahead and nip that in the bud?
Let's go ahead and fucking take care of these birds. Name them something else.
Well, no, the problem is it's already spread to cows. So now it's cow flu.
Yeah, now it's mad bird cow disease.
And there's going to be one guy who's going to fuck a cow, and then it's going to be fucking... Oh,
can he just raise his hand?
I was stretching.
I thought you were volunteering as tribute.
Yeah, I'll dress up as a cow.
To get fucked by a cow?
Somebody's got to do it.
Very Greek of you. Very nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
And one of those Greek women dress up as a bull or get into a bull statue.
What?
Mythology.
I'm not going to say no because that sounds very, very plausible from a Greek mythology story.
Like there was a big bull. Zeus, that's how we get the Minotaur.
Probably turned into a... Oh, you know what? You might be right. I don't know.
No, Zeus probably fucked a lady as a bull.
No.
I mean, it's Zeus.
He's a nice man.
It's usually something as simple as Zeus fucked as, and then that's your answer.
Ooh, it's like a Mad Lib.
Pretty much. This guy fucks. Zeus guy fucks.
Everyone except his wife.
Now we leave Peter alone with Abigail trapped in the elevator.
I don't know why they left to go bandage up the guy when they could have done it in the same room.
They're done it right there.
You meant Frank.
But you know what? She's trying...
Yeah, it's Frank.
No, I think Frank gets the second shot at staying there. Peter's there first. Are you sure?
No.
Because she has shot Peter. Because he reached for the thing.
Because Peter was gonna let her
out.
Deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. So, because if you let me out, two of you get to survive. Yeah. So he gets shot. That hurts. Probably haven't been shot before. I hope I never am. Unless it gets me some time off work, then maybe. Now Frank is there. Offer still stands, Frank. You let me out, I'll let you out. And then he's like, you know what? Well, let me make you an offer. All right? You tell me. What does he have to tell her? How to get out of here. Well, I'll let you out.
Yeah. And
then she's like, nah, you just leave me. Well, offer expired. He fucking twisted it on her.
He said the thing she said to him.
Yeah. But then he does it dumb. He starts walking over there really close to her where she could have already just reached through and punched his heart out of his chest.
It's not really a dumb. This was going to happen regardless.
It was, but still, if it hadn't, it was a dumb. You don't get in fucking arm.
I thought she was going to just reach her hands out and pull the skull
straight
apart
through him.
Yeah. But like,
instead, he's trying to be a sadistic asshole and reach for the lock and be like, nah,
JK,
fucking fooled you. And then she's just like, okay, busts through the door without any real effort, and it's like, yeah, she's still just fucking with you. And then Sunlight, she's going after him. Joey gets back down there and knocks the fucking boards off a window down there because that one's just boarded up for some reason. Sunlight hits her hand and fucking pops her hand like a water balloon.
And it's at this point I'm like, oh yeah, these guys made Ready or Not.
Right? Then the arm regrowing. Oh, that looks so good. So good. Great effects. Lots of blood in this movie. That's good. Okay. But then I'm also like, isn't that now a window that they could maybe get out through?
No.
It's the answer.
Because
it's not. It's not real light. It's not really outside.
Okay.
Oh, it's like that little area outside the kitchen again, where it's like within the.
No, it's
confines.
It's probably outside.
Oh, so I was right.
Because there's still more story to be told in the movie, so we
because
can't
Abigail
have them
can like
leave
come
yet.
around. because it's a small. It's not. They don't got a big hole right now, so they still have to work at it to get more. So I guess she could cut, but then they could just like keep hitting it, and she'd probably explode.
Yeah, that's true.
But Kenny, I don't want. I said to this movie, if you kill Abigail, I'm gonna be so mad because
Shouldn't kill kid vampires.
well, it's not because I'm like, nah, these characters kidnapped a kid. I want them dead. You better give this
Is
to
that
me,
a crime?
movie.
They weren't gonna hurt her. They pinky promised.
No, he was gonna punch her in the face.
No.
Well, she had it coming. She was being an asshole. Remember that story of that guy that told us that he had his nephew and he reared back his fist like he's gonna punch him in the face,
but
and
Captain
he
Kirk,
felt like
thought,
Captain
what would
Kirk.
Captain Kirk do? Captain Kirk would have
Yeah.
punched the kid.
Would have punched a kid, and then he told that story about how Jughead was gonna get shot by Principal Witherbean or whatever because he was banging someone's daughter, and
Yeah, and
Archie
we
climbed
decided that this guy was a time traveler and had just seen an episode of Riverdale.
Honestly, probably. I have a still human, and then I'm laughing.
It's me.
But why?
Kathryn Newton.
You? Oh,
Because she was bit earlier, and
Yeah.
they weren't sure what. Like, am I gonna turn into a vampire? What's happening to me? I don't know.
you're right.
But she still has a reflection, and she can still go in sunlight for now.
For now, that's right. Before Abigail busted out, she told Frank there was a secret passage in the bookshelf.
Yeah, you just gotta pull the "And Then There Were None" by
There
Agatha
Were
Christie.
And he walks over there, and he's like, and then there were none. And pulls it, nothing happens. Fucking set his ass up. He looked like an idiot. What an idiot.
How good would it have been though if that had been like the trap lever to get the little moon door to shut, so then they don't have sunlight anymore?
I thought it was gonna be a trap lever that somehow drops something from the ceiling or opens the floor and kills whoever does it.
That would have been tight, too.
Like he does it, and all of a sudden something comes out, like a tube comes out, injects him, and it just starts like
he falls into a
expanding, like
Sarlacc
the guy from
Or not the Sarlacc.
Trouble.
What's the name of that monster?
Tina Turner.
No, not Tina Turner. She was in the Thunderdome.
God, she
Sarlacc
was.
Pit, the one
Hell
the
yeah.
Coneheads go into.
No, that
Fight.
no.
Run away! I've got to.
I've got to. Get away. That's a good movie. Coneheads. We should cover it.
The Grongor.
It's something like that.
Grungle?
It's great.
You know
It's
the
great.
thing, and Luke kills it. You know.
I think you might have been right the first.
No, the Sarlacc pit is something. That's the thing that the Mandalorian falls in.
That's the same thing, though.
And it's not same because it's
How
a
many
pit.
pits are there?
There's so many pits in Star Wars, guys.
Damn.
I've
Especially
never
when they
met
got
Star
multiple
Wars guy.
arms.
Is he nice?
He's very nice.
It's very
A lot of
nice.
pits though.
A lot of pits. A lot of getting
lot of
lost
pit.
within.
Okay, well, Joey's out of candy. That's sad.
Rancor. It's a Rancor.
Ah, the Rancor pit. Or is that the Conehead monster?
That's the Conehead monsters. The Rancor.
Hell yeah. Joey wants to be a mom now, I guess. You know, go actually talk to her kid. I don't know.
Well, she always wanted that.
Yeah, she wants
Did
it
she?
back. It's fine.
But did
She just
she?
thought.
Laughed again, seen someone's reflection, and then it dawns on Sammy that if I reset the thing, then the doors and stuff might open. We got to find like a power thing. We can do it. And then she goes off to do it, and then I think I did a long blink, and then her bite healed on her arm.
Yeah.
So they've split up into pairs of two to look for the power, and she's with the big guy,
Peter, yeah.
and her arm heals, and then she gets puppeted by the dancing lady.
Yeah. But did you catch it was puppeting right off the bat, or
Yes.
do you think it was just her just being a psycho new vampire?
Well, I thought she would be turning, and then maybe she would fight against it. But so when I said yes about knowing that it was puppeting, that was a lie. I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I didn't have a suspicion about that until she like did a ballerina move on her way out, like one
I
direction.
think
I'm
they
like,
could have done the puppeting or the mirroring. I think I would have preferred like a split screen.
Ooh, instead
Yeah,
of
like,
okay, yeah.
that Anne Hathaway kaiju movie.
Sure.
You know, the one where she like
No.
for whatever reason she's psychically linked to a kaiju.
I don't
And
care.
she just dances around in the playground and demolishes Tokyo or some other city.
Well, that's a crime, and she should be tried.
She doesn't know it was. She didn't know she owned a dog.
Can I pet that dog?
Dog.
Can I pet that dog?
So she's like, all right, I guess I'll kill Peter now. Kills Peter. Sad. Saddest part of my life right there when Peter
And
dies.
she's like walking through like little bits of light, and she's like smoking a little bit.
yeah, not cool. Poor Peter. And now she's, let's see, Frank and Joey walk in there, and then she like tries to do a little act. She's like, oh, She got him.
Oh no, she got him. I think she's still in the room too.
Yeah. And she's like, Kathryn Newton's like doing like great face acting here. She's like, shit, how do I cover this? Like, a little manic. Great. And then Joey's just looking at the body language. She's like, run. What? Run. Chases after him. They go all the way back into the fucking main room there. She's doing little dance moves on the way there. And then Abigail doesn't understand that Joey has a favorite movie.
The Mummy.
The Mummy.
Okay.
And so she hits her with the fucking mummy attack. Fucking Sammy, puppeted by Abigail, runs into the fucking room. Joey takes the fucking metal food tray, reflects the light, or refracts, however you want to do it. I think they'd both be correct. Right into Sammy's face, a la the Mummy, and she blows up like a freaking, like, tick, like a big old dog tick that drank too much and just blood is everywhere. It's so much. Oh, it's great. And you think that's going to be the most blood that comes out of any one of these. Wrong.
There's always a bigger tick.
There's always a bigger tick. That's what Mom always said.
It's usually on your balls.
On your balls.
Oh.
Guess what, though? Secret door, real. We get behind the bookcase. We start hearing conversations from earlier.
Oh.
What is this?
Is this their panic room? What is this?
Is it? What's this? What's security room? Guess who's in here?
Christopher Lambert!
Yeah! we're on it. Same.
He's a little like, ha ha ha.
Oh my god.
Lots
if
of
it
different
had
cameras.
If they just recast that guy in the middle of the movie, no explanation whatsoever, as Christopher Lambert, that would have been funny. But they didn't.
Did he
That's
ever
not
get
what
a chance
happened.
to play a vampire?
He's
He'd make a
sitting there,
good vampire.
dressed as
He'd be a
Raiden,
good immortal.
But he's got his MacLeod sword too, so it's like really, it's mixed. He's just mixed everything up.
Everything's
And he's
good.
got
Everything's
He's got
good.
no pants
All
on.
his iconic roles.
Well, nowadays Lambert, he's at that level. You don't wear pants. You know they can try and make you wear pants on set, but you don't
not
have
gonna
to.
wear pants. Not gonna do it.
Got a fortress tattoo. It's all good.
Well, Lambert, he's one of them, and he's like, "What's my favorite game show? Deal or No Deal." Okay, and
Join
hey,
me, and we'll kill the Emperor together.
Oh.
Yeah, he says this to Frank. He doesn't care about Joey. He's like, "Look, I'll turn you. You'll have full autonomy, not like the other one who was a puppet. I'll turn you the right way, and then we kill Abigail." And we kill her father, and we take over everything.
We'll rule the galaxy.
Yeah, and, just two dudes going across the galaxy. It's not about the sex, but, like, maybe it's a little bit. Frank's like, you know what? Fuck it. Now, I got part of this right. I didn't get the full thing right. I was like, Frank's gonna do it, but then he's gonna turn on him.
it, and then he's gonna stake him, but then he's gonna be a good guy, right?
Yeah, I was like, you know what? These two are kind of bonding now, right? Maybe. So it's gonna be fine. So, the full rituals, obviously, you got to drink the blood too. And then he projectile blood vomits everywhere. That's great. And then he gets up and he looks so cool with his vampire teeth. Everyone else looks ridiculous.
Looked stupid.
What? He was the coolest one with the teeth.
I think
He
it's
looks
dare you.
stupid.
It's just because did we ever get like a really good close up of his mouth?
It's because the teeth look stupid. To be
yeah.
honest.
So
You don't like the full
no, I
Barack
like them.
Obama
It's just
teeth?
they're awkward and they're good. It's good the way it is. It's just it doesn't. It looks dumb, but it's good. Does that make sense? No, but it is what it is.
Good and dumb. I'm used to it. So he gets turned into a fresh vamp, and then what's he do? He fucking he
Pops
fucking
that balloon.
he literally
We gotta get a vamp fight.
backstabs
Yeah,
Christopher Lambert.
He rolled a critical.
Yeah.
So how do
And
you want to
then-
do this? I want my opponent to pop like a ball tick. That's what I want. Yeah,
Make it so. Number one.
make it so.
The sea?
Hot C.
The Baltic? Is that a sea?
The Baltic is a C. So anyway, Palpatine was Darth Plagueis. No, he wasn't. Was he?
Okay, look. Does Abigail intend to come in here and fucking suck? Is that just still her part of like having fun?
She's a
'Cause she
jobber.
fucking comes in.
She's not
she
actually a
comes in
good
here-
vampire.
Well, she.
I don't.
She
Maybe
do the
her
flying
stats aren't in fighting. They're in puppetry.
Ooh, and flying. She can do a
Performance.
Good fly. None of this performance. Well, she fucking comes in there, and then he just like, all right, we're gonna have a sick vamp fight again, and he just grabs her and drains her. And I'm like, what?
Good.
That was it? Really? Now he's the big bad, and Abigail's like done? Come on.
Come on.
And then he looks at her laying on the ground. He's like, I fucking hate ballet. Now Joey gets away, calls her son. I love you, kiddo. Or was that? I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
now.
It's but she gets an answering machine. It happens all the time. Voicemail. He gets out there and he starts fighting Joey, and he's overpowered and throwing around. I'm like, you just easily killed fucking Abigail and the other vampire, who
She
are
ain't
both
dead.
vampires. All along, we don't know that. They were
I
both
know
vampires a long time, especially Abigail before he was. Yeah, he's already this powerful. That don't make no sense. So I'm like, why don't you just kill her? And then she says, why don't you just kill me? I'm like, thank you. Fucking
He's
thank
having
you.
fun. He's playing with his food.
You
Just
know
like
how
Abigail
when you
was.
level up, you want to just like play around with your new abilities?
Yeah, you go out there and you beat those pigs in the forest a little bit further.
What?
A little bit longer, because like they used to give you a little struggle.
Oh, you want to grind on the boars, yeah.
You got to grind on the boars, so you just
Ooh,
keep doing it.
bristly.
Not a sexual grind, right?
It's not a sexual grind. It could be.
Well,
I'm looking at you two.
Yeah.
It's a sexual grind.
That would be.
Kenny raised
that's a
his
different
hand to
game,
volunteer
Ryan.
to be the cow. Okay, you can't.
I was stretching.
There are no
he
takey
was
backsies.
stretching.
Uh-huh.
He's just
Stretching.
This isn't.
Yeah, no.
one
This
arm
isn't
to
World
the
of
sky.
Warcraft.
What?
I said this is not World of Warcraft.
What is that?
That's a different
If I
game where you
being-
sexually grind on.
If I being World of Warcraft, am I gonna be
I guarantee
aroused?
it's a movie because they made a movie, so I bet that's the adult movie. It has to be.
You'll catch it in my smiling face. Ah.
Well, he doesn't want to just kill her. Where's the fun in that? He wants to turn her, make her a puppet, and then go find her son, and then make her kill her son.
This is where I say Frank is worse than Abigail.
Frank is worse than everybody because he's like, I told you not to fuck with me. I was like, yeah, but you were doing that when you were a little bitch, and I could have beat your ass. Now you're a vampire. You weren't planning on doing this. You can't act like this was all part of my plan all along because now I'm more powerful than you. Like, nah, man, you fell into this shit. Still a little bitch boy. Whatever. He tosses her off the fucking top there, and then Abigail comes in there with the sliding game-saving catch.
She does that, but it is important to. I don't think we called this out, but Christopher Lambert said that he called Daddy to come. So Daddy is on his way.
Daddy's coming, and we're gonna kill him. I said, Daddy, come here.
Help me.
Help me, Daddy. So she does a sick power slide, saves the fucking day.
It's a lot
And
like
then-
that slide that the boss did on the Super Bowl when he slid into the camera
crotch
and
into the
his
camera.
crotch into the camera.
I'm
and,
Yeah.
like the boss.
Well,
Yeah.
when he
Which
said
one of your
boss, I'm thinking
bosses
Metal
slid
Gear.
into?
Oh, you went to work. I was thinking like Big Boss or
You mean
something.
Don Rickles?
when Big Boss did it.
was
when
like-
Kojima had that.
Do a fucking power slide. It'll be fine. So,
Put Kojima in charge of the halftime show.
oh my god, that would be lit AF.
We got Metal Gears marching across the field.
They're playing the football now.
Oh my god, there's fire and nukes.
Yeah, you find out half the audience is related to the other half, and like, but it's mysterious, and some of them got the good genes. Frank is doing a slow villain walk down the stairs. This gives Abigail time to talk to Joey, saying like, "Hey man, look, we did a pinky promise, okay?
Pinky promise, and this dude sucks.
Yeah, we got to team up." And I'm like, okay, Abigail wants to turn her, but no, it's not that. It's a regular just team up. Like, you stay a human, I stay a vampire, and we go at it, okay? So we're attacking. This time Abigail gets some ballet attacks on them. That's fantastic. At this point, everything's getting thrown around. Like, they're gonna lose their deposit if they don't own this house. Like, that's out the fucking window. And then someone runs straight through into a wall. Abigail goes off the top ropes and misses. And then she's sitting there getting like choked out. No, they didn't run through into a wall. She had the spear thing ran through her and stuck into a wall. So
And it looked like
Joey's
it hurt.
stuck in the wall. Yeah, because I think they got bone.
It's
So
in the
Joey-
bone.
It's in the bone. Joey's stuck to the wall. Abigail's being like fucking kilted harder this time because she even told him, "You gotta completely drain me, dog."
Probably shouldn't have told him
Abigail-
that.
Shouldn't have told him. Abigail's reaching out like the Terminator doing the thumbs up, but she's doing like the pinky. It's like, pinky promise, you fucking said. And it's like, now Joey's like, oh, fuck, pinky promise. I can't just sit here and die. Pinky promise is more important than my life. Pinky promise is more important than living for my son. It's a pinky promise.
And
I
you
gotta
think
live
she's
now.
just gonna pull herself off of the spear?
Now she's stuck.
That's what I thought too. She was gonna walk off it, but no, she needs a little help.
Yeah. Well, so, okay. We think Abigail's dead again. Frank walks over there and just gives her a big ouch. Like, pulls her ass
Ouchie.
right off. That's a big ouch. That looks fucking painful. And then he bites her in the neck. And I'm like, well, now she's bit. That's not good. And now she's laying there on the ground. And Abigail's still laying over on the ground. And then Frank's standing there and he just does this little back and forth look with his head. Like, and I'm like, is he trying to pick like what he's going to do? Like, who he's going to mess with next?
It's
Mhm.
an eeny
Or is he
meeny.
looking at the steak and then looking at Abigail? Steak, Abigail, steak, Abigail. You're like, oh, I get the steak. And it's just fantastic. Dan Stevens, hell of an actor. Yeah.
He was in the Apostle.
Yeah, the played Judas. in the apostles. I don't know. Well, okay. Look, at this point, I'm thinking maybe when we weren't looking, Joey already drank
That was a
Abigail's
possibility.
blood. Like maybe did a quick drink. So when she gets bit, she gets to be a fully turned one. What they did was better. So I'm like, all right, he's trying to troll her now because he's going to have her stake Abigail.
Yep.
So he walks over, and I'm also thinking, well, I don't know, maybe her pinky promise will is fucking stronger than vampire magic. I don't know. So
That's how it works.
now Frank says, right? Frank Says is a shitty knockoff of Simon Says, and nobody's talking about it. First off, okay, Simon Says.
Wait, what do you mean no one's
way
talking
better than
about
Frank
it?
Says. Nobody's talking about how Frank Says is just a shitty knockoff of Simon Says.
No, yeah, I haven't heard anyone say that.
Not a single person's talking about
Not a
it.
single
Okay,
person.
okay.
It's the same game, Ryan. He just changed it from fucking Simon to Frank.
But why
And
does
Frank's not even his real
why
name.
does Simon get the monopoly?
'Cause
on
he did it first.
on telling me
He did
what
it
to do.
first.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Is he?
I mean, yeah,
I
I
don't
said
think it's a monopoly.
Simon says Simon die.
Oh shit!
Why did he say that?
Why did he say that?
It was a crazy
he
thing.
instantly died. I feel like he didn't have a monopoly in telling you what to do. I think there's a creature walking around there that was telling you to look at her empty box earlier.
I'm like, I'm tired of looking at your box, lady.
Tired of looking at your box, lady.
I've seen
So
it.
She's like, all right.
It's
I don't
the
wanna
same
look at
as
it
it was
anymore.
yesterday.
Same as it ever was.
Frank says, get up. Frank says, grab the steak. Frank says, go fucking steak her ass. Fucking turns around. Tries to fucking steak
she doesn't
him.
have the blue eyes.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have blue eyes, so maybe it wouldn't be the same.
He does.
Oh, he does. He does, Ryan, you fucking idiot.
Does he?
Who's looking at their eyes?
I don't
I'm
know
looking
that
at
he
Dan.
does.
That
But
one's
the
on
thing
me.
I'm
says,
looking at Dan Stevens' ass, baby.
Why?
I'm looking at the chest hair.
Oh, yeah. Urgh.
Oh my God, Ryan, you don't have any.
Wait, no, it's very fair.
It's fair. He's
If I
my
take out a
fair chest
Sharpie
hair.
and I go on it, you could see it.
Well, yes, if
Highlight
you
it.
take out a Sharpie and draw chest hair on your chest, you will have chest hair.
It's gonna look believable. You
okay,
can do that
I
with
see,
abs
I
too,
see
Ryan.
that you've got something. There's something
God,
going on
the
there.
light hit it, and it
You
just
pigeon
burning
chested.
on my
You
screen
disgust
now.
me.
The concave chest. What is it with that feed and showing us tits?
This is our OnlyFans account, but you're our OnlyFans.
We're the only fans.
You're the only
and we
fans.
don't pay. She turns on Frank. They're doing a little fight. Abigail gets back up. They're getting a hold of him. Abigail's making fun of him because she's like, "You think you could just be turned as a vampire and know how to do all this stuff? You thought you could make her a puppet? Here's the secret. Takes a long time to learn how to do all the fucking cool shit." Now that's a great line right there. I didn't say it exactly right, but that was essentially it.
That's pretty much it.
You got to put the work in, man. You can't show up and expect to be, yeah.
Good. Now he is guzzled on this young lady like twice now, like choked down a lot of her blood, and he's sucked on this other lady.
He's always gagging for it on the day.
So they finally get him staked up. He explodes. They go flying across the room. This building is covered in blood from his explosion. It is epic. It's great. And then they're like, "Oh, thank you," but I'm like, Abigail's still kind of a monster, you know. Maybe
She's the monster you know.
True.
Now, I thought we were going to go with, okay, I think you want to be a good mom because you got your son. How about I turn you, because my dad's a dick and he's never around. How about I turn...
be my mom.
How about I turn you and you be my new vampire mom?
Yeah. What do you think? You're already big.
I mean, although I'm like 170 years older than you, but what do you think?
it could work. You can buy me booze.
You can buy me booze. I've never get into an R-rated movie yet. Come on.
Yeah, you can take me.
I haven't seen Interview with a Vampire. Is it good?
Well,
But that's not what happens.
I'm just like, okay, she was bit, and they're like, no, he's dead, so you're fine.
it's
And
classic
I'm like,
vampire
okay.
rules.
But do you ever stop and think about where that starts? Sooner or later,
With
not
Dracula.
every single. Yeah, but not okay. So you get to still be a vampire if you're directly from Dracula, but if your guy somewhere along the line from him is dead, does everyone beneath you become human again? So you're going to tell me that Abigail's dad's sire is still alive somewhere, or he's the proto vampire?
Well, she wasn't fully turned though. I think
That's the
if
part-
you're fully turned, then
I'll go with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, at this point, you're just a
a ghoul.
A
Yeah.
ghoul, pretty cool.
She is a pretty ghoul.
Pretty cool.
A lot of pretty ghouls out here today. A lot of pretty
I'm
ghouls
looking
out
at this
there.
crowd, and I said, this pretty cool crowd.
Pretty cool crowd tonight. A lot of pretty cool people here. I like to think I'm pretty cool too. Well, okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave. Like long night over. It's fine. Like I've had a rough day. It could not get any worse. I hope you get Justin back.
Technically hired us to do the job. Since you set this whole thing up, I get money.
Yeah, I still get paid. Take care of my son, who you know is Caleb and not Justin. And I just want to be a good mom. All you gotta do is show up, dog.
Whoa.
You know who didn't show up?
See, that's 200 years of wisdom right there.
Right? Just be there for me. Daddy didn't show up.
Oh, wait.
No, he did.
And then she's like, no, Daddy. She was here. You weren't. Don't get her, Daddy. Oh. And then he's like, oh. And then he does this really aggressive, like, reaches his hand in, like a really aggressive, I'm like, what the fuck? A very aggressive vampire hand reach. And then she reaches down to shake it. He does a little kiss. I'm like, okay. And he's like,
He's
you know what,
covered
though?
in blood, by the way.
Yeah, completely. He's like, you better go ahead and leave, though, because it's really close to dinner time. If I'm Abigail, I'm like, been alive for 200 fucking years. None of these vampire puns and shit or whatever land, Dad. We get it. You drink fucking blood. You eat people. Nobody fucking cares. Find new material. This is the stupidest goddamn
This is
shit.
why I don't hang around you.
200 years of dad jokes?
No, you're not laughing at my dad jokes. This is why I'm not here. This is why Daddy works late hours and doesn't come home to see your ballet performances.
You keep resurrecting the same jokes, Dad. Let them
They're
die.
classics.
I wish you'd let me. I wish you'd let me die, Dad.
Whoa.
God damn it.
You're saying this now in my month?
She leaves. She says,
She gets
"What
in the car
fuck?"
and starts it with what keys?
Oh, they were. It's a push start, and the keys are in the cup holder.
You hear the jing jing jing.
Oh, that's actually the jing and jing and jing of a little just baby toy she has in there that she likes to. Got plastic keys in there. She likes to jingle, play around with. She found another drug lollipop.
Do you think that's the one from the opening of the movie that you put away for later?
I think it is.
Oh
also,
my God.
Who's gonna clean this fucking shit up?
They're about the Draculas. They're about to fucking go vacuum cleaner on it with their fucking Kirby mouths.
I was gonna say, did they do a floor lick? Because we didn't like the floor licker
Well, we didn't like it
when he did it, but these
when
are
he did. This is different.
because it's not a bathroom.
Right.
Any room could be a bathroom.
This is true. All you need is you.
Now I'm so happy finishing this. Like I had such a good time. I'm like in a good mood, smiling, and then they do the in memory of Angus Cloud, and then I look and see who that was, and I was immediately sad that the wheelman died in real life. I'm like, oh no. I wish I had actually known who that was beforehand, and I would have been prepared for that sadness. Instead, I'm like, I really enjoyed that guy. I hope I see him in other things.
You will.
When you watch
When you watch the
Euphoria.
Oscars, you'll see the in memoriam.
The in memoriam.
Uh-huh.
That might have already happened with him. I don't remember when he died.
Last year.
Yeah, so was that before last year's Oscars?
I don't know when they do Oscar. When I don't.
You don't know when
When-
Oscar
when.
comes out of the trash
I don't
can?
know when Oscar
I
comes
understand.
out of the
He's
trash
a real
can.
grouch.
Probably in summertime because it's hot, I would imagine, but I don't know.
I think he just stews in there. It makes him even angrier.
Perhaps.
Did you like this movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a damn good time. It didn't try to make us think.
Daniel,
I like
at the
that.
beginning, Daniel said that there was something that happened that took him out of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What
yeah.
was it?
When she drove off without the car keys.
Oh, that's it.
Oh my God. Okay.
She's a professional criminal. She could have hotwired it.
We hear the jingle of the keys.
Lots of things. Jingles.
they
Maybe
just
that
left
was a
the
vehicle
keys-
they stole from a.
Yeah, they just left the keys in the van, Daniel.
No,
Yeah, who's
it's
gonna
a
steal the
plot
van?
hole, and it took me out of the entire movie.
They've got wind chimes outside the fancy building, Dale.
They didn't. We
They
would have
also
seen them.
stole a just married van, and those are the cans rattling in the back of it.
Well, that's even worse. They stole a married couple car that they were going to explore the world in.
Why are they doing it in a van?
What? You judging the car that this young married couple has access to?
When it's like a kiddie, like come inside and get the candy van, yes. What kind of explorations they trying to do? Not good ones.
You know, you're right. I wasn't
thought you were gonna-
serious when I said that it ruined the movie for me.
It's a good movie. This is a good time.
Where are we in this episode now?
I think we're done.
We're at the
I think
end.
we
We
were
like
We're
this.
trying to
10
figure out how to
minutes
wrap
ago.
this up.
What other vampire movies should they watch if they liked this one?
Interview with a Vampire.
Blade 2?
Why Blade 2?
Why not just
I
all
don't
the
know. I
blades?
just felt you said Del Toro, and I was like, let me just say Blade 2 randomly and not give any real insight in. But then you guys asked.
That's fine.
Okay.
I like the Blade movies, all of them. I didn't watch the TV series, so I can
It's a
neither.
shame we're never getting that movie.
Yeah, never. I mean, you can go watch The Invitation once. That's the one we covered. I feel like that could exist in this same universe.
Yeah. I mean, there's multiple old vampires walking around.
True. Highlander.
My favorite vampire.
My favorite vampire movie of all time.
What if they
Highlander.
are just vampires?
No, they're aliens.
That's the second one.
So they're aliens.
Nobody likes to count the second one as canon.
Well, you know, what are you gonna do?
Ignore them.
Castlevania.
John Carpenter's vampire movies.
John Carpenter's Castlevania.
Yeah, the Castlevania show. There's vampires and there's Los Muertos. The one with...
Wait,
There's the one with...
Mr. Bovine Joni himself.
Hold on.
Mr. Bovine Joni.
no, he didn't direct that one.
No, Bovine Joni's an actor and he's in it.
He is an actor.
I know, but John Carpenter did not direct that one,
No,
right?
No, but it's part of the series.
Sorry, I thought I'd lost
it's
my
a
mind.
sequel.
Okay.
Probably Lost Boys. You probably watch Lost Boys. Near Dark.
Thirst, obviously.
But what do you watch if you want vampire kids?
Let the right one in.
Fair. Okay.
Yes. Or Let Me In. Isn't that the American one?
Don't know. Refused.
I don't remember.
American
something like
one's
that.
fine.
Refused.
I hear good things. Damn.
Yeah.
It's got
It's just been revoked, huh?
Who's that guy that hangs out with the turtles?
Splinter.
Master Splinter.
No, the guy.
Casey Jones.
It's got Casey Jones in it.
Little Vampire with Jonathan Lipnicki. Duckula.
Duckula, yeah.
Count.
Yeah.
Duckula.
Count Duckula. Sorry, you watched the Dark Shadows movie?
No.
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 I tried. I really did. I really tried.
I really like that song they use though, the Knights in White Satin.
Yeah, everyone uses
Classic.
it. So did Rob Zombie.
Mm.
Mm,
Isn't that interesting?
mm.
If you like killer kids, go watch the Orphan. Is that what it is? Yeah, the Orphan movies. That's a good killer kid. Oh, he's Batman. Oh, hello, kitty.
Anakin Skywalker killed a lot of kids,
Yeah, he's a monster.
One might say irredeemable.
but that's a story for another time.
I'm, as always, I've been your horrible host, Kenny, telling you, don't vibe assassinate people. It is rude.
It is rude.
Okay? Don't put on your poo mask. Don't put on any of your masks and be waiting in my bed. Damn sure don't have shoes on when you're doing it. He probably had his shoes on. And wash your dick hands.
I've been Daniel, and don't draw. If I'm sleeping, don't draw a dick on me. I don't like that.
What should they draw on you?
Kirby sucking a dick.
That still has to have a dick on you for him to suck it. Unless, like, they draw Kirby down around your dick.
I draw Kirby near my dick, so it looks like he's about to suck it.
Your balls could be his feet.
Wait, is Kirby a boy?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I'm Ryan, and challenge accepted.
Oh, what was the challenge?
You just said what the challenge was.
What was it?
You'll find out when you wake up.
Oh, you're gonna draw a curb is you're
A
gonna
little
draw
Kirby's
Jack
gonna be a
Kirby
little-
on me.
Knob Goblin. I fucking hate ballet.
I gotta go shave.